Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be. Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. Only one group dares to challenge this threat. Gathered together from the cosmic regions of the streets, these anti-villains are hated because they put all the accountability on the man. They know the game will never be about women. They fight for every young man who is trying to learn their family name. Dedicated to truth, keeping it real and manhood. Get your notebooks out, ask questions, and call in. Don't just listen to the message, become the message.
All right, man.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. What up? What up? What up? What up?
The anti-villains are here, everybody. Content creator free. No, no guys who teach cooking and then all of a sudden want to be a coach, a dating coach. All these guys spit game. All these guys are men. And gentlemen, let's go around the round table. Let's talk to every one of you. Start from Miles, go to Lucario, then all the way around. So, Miles, tell them about yourself. Let's get it, man.
Man, what's good, man? It's your boy, Miles. You know what I'm saying? Miles Cunningham. You know what it is. It's all about the bad boy membership. It's all about understanding that game is not fucking with women. It's not about fucking with women. Do we understand that?
Facts.
Huh? Will the real players please stand the fuck up? You know what I'm saying? It's no theory over here. It's cause we're in it. It's cause we fuck with women. That's why we know it ain't about them. You feel me? So it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Get on that bad boy membership. Fuck with your boy. It's all good.
That's what's up. And yo, what's up? What's popping? Shout out to everybody tuning in. It's your boy Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game. Make sure you guys check out Bad Boy membership. Go to MrLucario.com to get Game Kings. The show's gonna be fired today. We're streaming from everybody's platform. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who's watching everywhere. You feel what I mean? And we got the new website called RealGameNoTheory.com. So you guys can go there to check out all of our stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So we can get that shit cracking. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, people on the panel? Good to be back with you guys. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Okay, all right. Hey, so I'm Coach Yo, Mr. Champion Game. Over here, I primarily speak on manhood, but I also help you look dope, smell dope, talk fly, and put the man first. So my mantra is it begins and ends with the man, and it'll be that when I'm here, while I'm here, and when I'm gone. So anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat room. ChampionGameCoaching.com is where you can reach me.
That's what's up.
All right, gentlemen. I appreciate that. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You good?
These are new, so I'm just testing them out. So I appreciate being here. I'm humbled. It's 𝐏𝐿𝐿20. The website is manhoodistheskillset.com. And I'm honored to be here. So let's get it.
Oh, yeah, and I'm Steve Dean Williams, the man mindset. 1950 will be here shortly. He's running late, but he will be here. But the good thing about this show is that what is great is we'll always have a panel of men, regardless if we have all six or not. We will have guys on every week doing this. So we want to say, first off, thank you to all the motherfucking chat room dogs out there. If you're following us, Real Game, NoTheory.com, gentlemen, has everybody's link. So if you don't know, if you're new to any of these men, if you're from another platform and you want to get their information, you can go to Real Game, NoTheory.com, click on their photo, because let me just shut up and show you what you need to do. Hold on. I'm not going to run my mouth. Let's do this before we get into the show. We'll be right back. Check this out, guys.
Men, stand up. The Real Game, Not Theory is being brought to you by RealGameNotTheory.com. This is a website hub for men who want access to any anti-villains website by going to the website and clicking on a picture. Guys, get the goddamn likes up and support the movement. You're on a content-free show. The lines are open. Call in now.
All right, so that's how you do it, guys. We will make sure we give y'all everything, man. First off, I just want to say this before we even start the show. It is an honor to me and a privilege to have these great men on here, because it's very hard to find individuals who are really real in this game, who really have been in the game, been in the streets, dealing with women, and have success not only in their dating lives, but their lives as a man. So I just want to say thank you for coming together, guys, because this is not only an honor, it's just great being around great men. So I just wanted to say, tip my hat off to all you great men. I just want to say thank you, man.
Facts.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Appreciate it.
All right. So now getting into the show, I got to go. Okay. So I was watching the 1950 showed me this. Tiger Woods' girl made a comment. There's a Tiger Woods documentary about Tiger's life. And I want to play a clip what the woman said, because guys, on today's show, we're going to be talking about and discussing is never allowing a woman to move you off your square. And the lines are open. You don't have to donate. Let me tell you right now, because I know they probably thinking, because you're still a Courier of Miles. You don't have to donate on this show. So you can call in. If you got a question.
We'll kick you off if you trolling.
Yeah. We'll kick you. Hey, this is no bullshit. Any fucking drama, you gone. But let's go ahead and play this clip real quick and get everybody's opinion on this. Check this.
I was in love with him. And I would tell him all the time, I'm like, golf is great, it's your passion, but it's not everything. There's more to life. I wanted to protect that sweetness of him, because I could tell he didn't know what was coming.
You see that right there?
Wow.
See, trying to tell him, he had, his passion, right? Tiger's passion was golf. Mm-hmm. Tigers eat, slept, and drink golf. But a woman comes in and automatically assumes that, oh no, you need to stop working your passion. You need to take a break from your passion. You need to do what I think you need to do, because, hey, golf isn't everything, but not everything to you, but it is to him. But let's go around the round table. What are your thoughts on this? Anyone? Y'all got the floor.
My question is,
okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, my question is, how a bitch thinks she know what's best for a man than the man himself?
Right.
Like, bitch, you wouldn't even know me if I wasn't playing golf. First of all, you understand what I'm saying? It's not like you knew me before I got famous playing golf. Like, shout out to Rick Ross. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Right. Facts.
See, that's the thing. Like, women think that because their pussy feels good, it gives them authority to fucking make decisions. It's so far from the truth. Now, man, I did a video about this that I'm going to post up tomorrow. It's about a man understanding who he is, no matter how good she feels and how good she makes you feel. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because there's a lot of times where we might meet a chick where she's giving us all the flavor we want. She responds like no other woman we've ever met. Like, where you been all my life? I've been searching for you.
Right.
And the mistake is that the man think that he could get comfortable. That's a mistake. You can't get comfortable. Even if she's doing everything that you like, you can't get comfortable. You gotta stay vigilant. You understand? Because she is counting on you to be able to detect any bullshit, whether it's from her or from anybody else in this world. Therefore, that's why it's imperative that you stay on your square. You get what I'm saying?
Facts. I'd say this real quick is what's really happening is, see, sometimes a woman, when she's with you and she sees your greatness, she sees what you're about, she sees that you're on point. what she'll do is that she knows how attractive you are. So what happens is that now that she got you, or now that she's with you, she wants to take away that thing that made you attractive to her so that other women won't be attracted to you. You understand? Because now she's like, man, he's so great. I'm scared that he might either leave me for someone else or replace me if I'm not on point. So this is the whole thing. Oh, a golfer's and everything. Well, why don't you just do this other thing and all that other stuff? Because what she's trying to do is that she's trying to change him so that he's not the same man that she once knew and basically like was attracted to in the first place. But the funny part is that if she changes him, she's going to be unattracted to him anyway, which is, you understand what I'm saying? So it's weird how she'll want to change him, but then when she changes him, and if he does changes based off of how she's coming at him, then she's going to be like, I don't know what it is. I just don't feel the same spark anymore. I don't want, and that's because he wasn't standing on his square. You understand what I'm saying? So right. It is weird. Her own insecurities are causing her to make those decisions to say that type of goofy shit to him. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all got it.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say this. I agree with both men. I'm going to paint it from a different perspective, though. It's one thing if a wife tells you that. If a regular old girl you're seeing she shouldn't even be able to say words like that to you. But if you're a man that knows who he selects, he brings the right woman in, there is a positive way that a woman can say. Now, I will tell you, it comes back to intent. I didn't like the way she said that. She sounded naggy. She sounded like, like basically I would say that she is trying to get him away from what he's great at, to try to put him in a mediocre place. So, but there are women that can spot when her man is out of balance. And that's a woman that has his back. So I'm going to try to bring a little bit of a different spin on it. That if a man knows what he's doing and he coaches his woman from the ground up, that woman, and especially if he marries her, she loves his fucking ass. If you're a real man, then your woman is looking out for your well-being. She's looking after your health, how you sleeping, how you eating. She cares about your money. She knows how great you are. And so it all depends on the woman's motive. If the woman is trying to take you away from your greatness and put you in a mediocre place where she can run you, then yeah, that's a bitch that you need to get rid of. But if there is a woman that you've built from scratch and you've built this woman into greatness to reflect your greatness, sometimes she's not trying to take you off your square. She's trying to keep you on that motherfucker.
Facts.
Okay, that's a dope way to put it. Now my issue with her, it wasn't that she so much as said it. It would have been different, like if he would have went down a dark place and started abusing drugs and alcohol, and it changed his personality, and she wanted to get him back, you know what I'm saying, away from that. But she mentioned his career, golf. Okay, the very thing, like I think it was Miles that was saying, the very thing that attracted you to that man, the very thing that you even knew that man even existed, is the very thing you telling them it ain't everything. Okay, that shit don't make no sense.
Right.
Facts.
Oh, okay. What I want to say on this real quick is that, and I see what you're saying, E. The thing is that, okay, she was his girlfriend, but I see, your wife. I feel you on that, E. Because if your wife should enhance your life, you know what I mean? She should bring positivity and growth to your life. So you're absolutely right, E. But in this situation right here, this is girlfriend. This ain't even I'm engaged to your ass. You know what I mean? We just fucking. I mean, that's all we doing. You are not to tell me what I should be doing. You can suggest something, because I'm not saying a woman can't suggest something, but see what happens is, and this is where a lot of guys go wrong. See, what I love about you men is that you put your drive, your passions, your desires above all things. You put those above all things. So that means that any woman that meets you, now again, I'm not going to say she's second, because I know every woman to you guys is probably, because you're first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. I mean, I don't know where she falls, but she never falls number one. That's what I'm trying to say. She never falls number one. And because she never falls number one, women will try to find a way to become number one by trying to pull you away from the passion, pull you away from your job, pull you away from studying. Like if you're trying to be they will do everything they can to be the number one thing in your life. And then what's so funny is when a sucker does let that woman become number one, gentleman, all of a sudden she doesn't like him anymore. All of a sudden she's like, oh, I don't really want to be with this guy because he's easily moved. What say you guys on that?
Right.
Well, let me say this. I actually knew a guy, years back. He got accepted to medical school. He wanted to be a doctor. Okay. He got a young woman pregnant. Okay. They were like 19, 20 years old, some shit like that. She didn't want him to go to medical school. She wanted him to stay back in a little city town or whatever and be there for her and the child. And my thing to him was, bro, you can do more good for that child if you go to medical school.
Facts.
Okay. You staying back with this chick working at Walgreens, you know what I'm saying, working a double shift, that ain't going to do it. Right. You know what I'm saying? I said, go to medical school. I said, yes, it might be difficult for you because you're going to be away from your baby. But what it really is, she don't want you to go to medical school because if you excel, okay, she going to feel like you're going to forget all about her. That's what it really is. She's trying to keep them in a box. Y'all got it.
Right. You know what, let me say this real quick. Yeah. I always say, man, it begins and ends with the man from the very first hello. So if a woman, you get that impression from her that she got jealous energy, she got insecure energy, why the fuck you fucking with her on a serious basis? I'll tell you this right now. The only woman that could ever tell me anything is a woman that has been campaigning to be my girlfriend for a long time, then campaigning to be my fiance for a long time, and then finally makes it to the finish line, tired as fuck, but she's the lady champion, and she gets it gets to that ring. But I will tell you that any woman that's telling you anything while you're casually dating, that falls on your leadership, and that falls on you being able to check her ass. And here's the thing. If she feels like she could say that stuff to you, then you must be coming off weak, because a strong dude, she just knows, like, hey, she might try it, and you be like, hey, I'll involve you when it's necessary to involve you. As of right now, just look pretty and sit over there. That's how a man should talk to his females. And if he does that a good 1 or 2 times from the beginning, and he's not showing that needy energy, she'll back off from that shit. And even, like I said, if a woman is throwing some jealous, possessive, I want to stay above you, why the fuck you fucking with her then? A man knows how to select a woman.
Right. I agree with that, because basically what happens with a lot of these guys is they're with these women, and they let the women get comfortable enough to think that it's okay for them to even make suggestions or, give their input on things. You see what I'm saying? And like EO was saying, is that if you're not at that point where you're my girlfriend, fiance, wife, or whatever it is, you have no say in any of this stuff. You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is, a lot of guys, what they do is when they start hooking up with these girls, they start getting a little too attached. They start letting the girl spend the night. They start massaging the girl, rubbing her feet, telling her all his hopes and dreams. And now she feel like she part of something. You see what I'm saying? And she start putting in the input. And then this is where all the weird stuff start happening. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take a quote directly from the Game Kings documentary. Shout out to Boss Mac Topsoil. My man, the God, said, bitches shine because of the nigga.
Right, exactly.
Bitches shine because of the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? In other words, a woman's worth is directly relatable to the value of the man that she's associated with, not the other way around.
Mm-hmm. I'm
sorry, but I'm not sorry. I don't care. Listen to me. If the prince turns into a king, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when he chooses a woman to marry, she becomes the queen.
Right.
But if it just so happens that the queen is the ruler, like maybe her husband died and she's a widower, and then she chooses another dude to marry, that dude is just another dude. I'm sorry.
Right.
That's just the natural order of things. You cannot change that. When the reason why you have to take my name, and the reason why the child has to take my name, is because the seed comes from me. That's why the child has to take my name automatically. You understand? And the problem is that people forget that, the accessory cannot be the thing. Like a woman is a spoiler on the car. Okay, a woman is the tinted windows. A woman is the power windows and shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what a woman is. The man is the engine.
Mm-hmm.
The man is the engine, period. I don't care how much money she makes. I don't care how beautiful she is. The man is the engine, because it's the man who has to manage her situation. You understand? Because here's the thing. Even when a chick is beautiful and powerful and she has all the money in the world, most of them don't know what to do with the shit.
Right.
How you got so many 6-figure bitches that go broke and don't have nothing invested in the stock market, mutual funds, nothing. You understand? It's because they need a man to help them manage I'm not saying you don't have talented women, but they need to be managed because being emotional causes you to make emotional decisions. And what do we know about emotional decisions? You will always lose in business and in life with emotional decisions. So you need logical management. And that's what makes the man the engine.
1950s here, guys. Carl, just keep us in post if we got any calls and everything. But Mr. 1950, man. What say you on this, brother?
Man, what's going on, man? I didn't hear the question, but y'all sound like y'all spit some game. What was it?
A man should never let a woman move him off his square off that title thing that you sent me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. I just think men in general, like they gotta have their own purpose inside their own homes. You know, I'm a traditional guy, so I'm talking about inside the home, even outside the home. So let's just say you meet a chick and you know y'all flowing or whatever. You have a program that you present to her. Either she's going to get on this program or she's going to get the fuck up out of here. So look, I blame it on any man that falls off his square. It's on you, because the bottom line is that you set up the structure for her to follow. And if you fall off that square, it is on you. She is following your direction. I think a lot of us lose focus, and then we start looking around on who to blame. Stop sharing blame. I always tell men that if you know when it comes to things that you want your life to achieve, especially with her, if she's involved in any way, there has to be like really, really specific instructions for them to follow. Because I'm gonna tell you, women are very creative and they try to take charge naturally, right? It is our job to make sure that they stay in their lane in order to help the franchise. You get what I'm saying? So when I heard that, it immediately was like, is she trying to take away this man's money? Like, first of all, not only is this something he wanted to do, but not only was he going to change the culture of golf to be who we all know who he is, she was trying to knock him off of all of that and mess his money up. There are so many busters to be like, oh yeah, you know what? Maybe let's compromise. I can't stand a man who uses the word compromise.
I hate that word.
That's a word. That's a word to saying, let me get in touch with my inner bitch. That's what it means right there. If compromise, no, you are making the decisions. You are building that road for her to follow on. You are bringing her program. So what the fuck is a compromise? Either you want to do it or you don't. Bottom line.
Okay, let me add this. Yeah, anyone that follows me, I hate that word. You know what I'm saying? You might as well call me a bitch. Okay, I don't like the word compromise. Let me address something in the chat, and I'm gonna hand it to you guys.
All right, what you got?
Miles made a good point about when a guy marries a queen, that he's not a king, and the guy basically challenged that. Oh shit! God damn it!
Yeah. Is it Spirit of Truth?
No. Shit.
Yeah.
Real J at 523. Real J at 523.
Okay, I get it, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, and this is nothing against him, bro. If you marry a queen, a sitting queen, you are called either a prince or a duke or an earl. Okay, you can never hold the title of king. Okay? That's a fact. Okay, it is what it is. So Miles is not wrong. So if you niggas are gonna, refute what someone is saying, at least come with some facts, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, and I'll say this too, that you got to build her into a queen anyway. A king builds her into a queen. I always say when you meet a woman, you're meeting her past. That is in no way, shape, or form a representation of who you are. So you have to actually take all the good stuff, all the great qualities, because hopefully you fuck with some bitches that got some good qualities. I mean, hopefully, a man knows how to distinguish good qualities and how he could put her to work with what Mr. 1950 says, the franchise. So I would say that hopefully, but meeting her, she really has no value to you yet, You got to groom her, break her down, introduce her to greatness, build her up into a queen. How she walks, talks, behaves, dresses, everything is a reflection of the king. So there is no queen out there waiting for you. There is a woman out there that might have some good experiences, some qualities that you can bring into your life and build her into a queen. And that's number one. And number two, let me say this. Tiger Woods is a simp, and you could tell by looking at Tiger Woods he's a simp. That's my opinion. So now and the reason why she got away with that is because he could have like smiled at her the wrong way with them big ass teeth. He could have looked at her like he could have gave her like some goofy ass like Warner Brothers Looney Tunes smile and shit. And then she just looked at him and said, okay, he's a little bitch. I can get away with saying this to his goofy ass. So that's the truth. So there's so many layers to game. It's the way you look at her, how you touch her, how you don't touch her, how you refrain from giving her attention, how you give her attention. There's so many layers to being a man. So I guarantee you, she looked at his little goofy ass smile and was like, oh, I could turn this man into a bitch. And in a lot of ways, a lot of women did.
Yeah. Okay, real quick. Just put the area codes in the back end so I can let guys know we have calls. And we do have a question in the thing. So, but we do have calls though, right, Lucario?
Yeah, we got one call right now. So
we got one call. Let's bring the call in and then we answer the question. Go ahead, Lucario. You got it.
Cool. Let's bring this in. All right. So 467. What's popping? Who this? 467.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What's going on?
Hello.
What's up?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. I think there's a delay. All right. Anyway, my name is Muhammad, and I'm 24 years old. Right now, I'm going through some sort of crisis. I don't know, like middle age or what it's called, but I'm 24 and I'm starting to realize that I have a lot to work for and I passed on some opportunities. So I'm trying to just get myself out there, gain some experience, gain some skills.
Okay, hold on, sir. Can you give us Can you give us a specific question? Yes, please, a specific question. Go ahead.
All right. First of all, my first question is how to practice and navigate relationships and social skills in the era of Me Too and sensitive era, if you understand me.
Okay.
I'll go first, man. I'll go first. I'll tell this caller this real quick. You got to get used to talking, man. Like, you got to get used to a relationship with somebody else, bro. It sounds like you need to have a relationship with the man in the mirror. So I would tell you that you got to learn the way you speak, definitely very cultural, but you got to somehow break through that and recreate yourself. The way you talk is very timid. You sound like a man that doesn't know what he wants. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you got to work on your tone of voice. Your image is important, but if you don't, the inside has to be a reflection of the outside. So I would say you really need to slow down thinking that a relationship is going to be the answer, because it's not. The answer is you. And so I would say this before you start, or you want us to give you advice on getting a relationship, I would like you to focus on you for a while. And secondly, and I know Steve's going to go in on your ass, you got to get rid of these labels and this Me Too and all that shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I personally don't know what Me Too is. I don't know what feminism is. I don't know what spinning plates is. I don't know what any of that shit is, because that's not in my reality. So if you want to focus on another motherfucker's reality, then you're missing the point of your own existence. So I'll pass it to the other fellas.
Facts.
Damn.
God damn it.
Next guy. Next up.
Go, Miles. You like you want to say something?
Hey, Miles.
No. I'm just '𝐒𝐿 killed it. Fuck that.
Yeah, that was.
I'm good.
That was
right.
Off the phone for all I care. Like,
okay. Anyone else have anything to say to him?
All right. So yeah,
I can't. Go ahead.
Go ahead. 1950.
No, I'm good. I said, I mean, he hit it on the nail. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I definitely co-sign, man. I'll just say this before we let you go: is that bro, you're focusing on the wrong stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? All that Me Too, that's all fear. That has nothing to do with you. That whole Me Too shit isn't even about regular dudes on the street. That's about some other shit about famous niggas trying to get some ass and they fucked up. That's what that's about. so you're worried about stuff that has nothing to even do with you. So what you need to focus on, like Eo was saying, focus on yourself, focus on getting comfortable with yourself. Because even when you called in, it took you so long to even get to the point of what you were saying. So if you're trying to navigate with relationships with women and stuff, you need to be able to be comfortable enough with yourself to express yourself in a way to get exactly what you want. So you got to focus a little bit more on yourself so that you'll be able to get to that point where the question you're asking, the answer is going to reveal itself as you get better. You feel what I'm saying? So understand that, all right?
Facts.
Yeah, women definitely want a man. Yeah, women want somebody.
Hold on, caller. Go ahead, 1950.
Hey, women want somebody in the image that does not look like them or feel like them, bro. So right now, just your tone and how you came, like I'm telling you, bro, it's real vaginal. So we got to strengthen that up. We got to get you to understand that how you present yourself, it's got to be a masculine way. Right now, I don't feel that way, man.
Yeah, I just want to say something. Go ahead, KZ. You got it. I got to go.
No. Steve, you got it.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Let me. I'm just piggybacking off everybody what everyone else said, which is true. He has no conviction in his tone. He doesn't have any assertive nature about him whatsoever. He comes off very indecisive, and very indirect. He's beating around the bush with the way he was talking, and I'm sure when he talks to women, it's the same type of thing.
Yeah, I just want to say to you real quick, big dog, go back to the mark of the best 27-minute mark. Go back and listen to your voice and see why women won't want to fuck with you, number one. But number two, you got to get that feminine ass thinking out of your head about all this Me Too shit or whatever the fuck you conjure up in your mind, because you're going to be using that shit as an excuse why you shouldn't grow. But you got to ask yourself the one little question. What is so special about you where a woman want to fuck with you? Think about that.
Right. So, caller, you had another question, or are you good? All right, I think
I just have another.
All right, real quick.
Follow up, pretty quick. It's how to know who to listen to or how to know who to follow. Is it depending on results or how their content? Because, as an example, I'm a cultural Muslim, and there are some content of Red Pill or Kevin Samuels or other people who go another way. So is there any way to know who is the person I will model myself after?
Yo, shut up. Listen. Yo, listen. Again. These questions that you're asking all lead back to you finding out who you are first. When you find out who you are, you will know exactly who to listen to. But you don't know who you are. That's why you're confused. Go look in the mirror for about 2 hours. That's what you need to go do, bro. I'm dead serious.
And one thing, caller, listen. One thing you'll learn about this show that you're listening to, we will never bitch about women. We will never generalize about women, and we'll never blame women. So it's just a little common sense there. If these guys aren't fucking bitching, whining, moaning, and complaining they're successful, and these quote-unquote content creators giving you all this imaginary bullshit, blaming, coming up with phrases, catchphrases, and words, you got, like Mal said, man, y'all got to use a little common sense and see what's good for you.
Right, because the thing is, when you're talking about who you should follow, whose advice you should follow, like Miles is saying, you have to figure out, who you are and what you're about. So, for example, if you're a real dude, you might say, "Damn, well, I'm a real motherfucker. I need to see what these guys on this panel is talking about." But if you dude who's scared to really fuck with chicks, and you want to lie to chicks, and you want to you know what I'm saying? You might want to follow somebody else who's teaching you how to lie to girls and teaching you how to be manipulative. You see what I'm saying? So you got to figure out what your lane is so that you can say, this is going to work out better for me. You feel what I'm saying? You got to figure that out. So you have to figure it out first, and then you'll understand and know. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, let me tell this caller something real quick too. The only way I think that you're ever going to get there is when you temporarily strip away all these labels. You said, like, I'm a Muslim and I'm all these different things. Like, when you look at me and the other 5 guys on this panel, I mean, I think we identify as men. I don't identify as a white man, black man. I mean, clearly my skin is my skin. I don't have no control over that. But truth be told is I'm a man. I'm a man, and that's what's most important to me. So I think I'm not saying to completely strip away any kind of tradition, or cultural background that you have, but if you could temporarily suspend those things and say, okay, right now I'm not a Muslim, I'm not Indian, whatever it is you are, I'm simply, what am I aside from all of those labels that my mother gave me, my father gave me, my region gave me, society gave me? Just temporarily suspend yourself away from all those things, and then ask yourself, who am I now? And you'll start getting to the truth.
Right. I appreciate the call, my brother.
Let's answer this question real quick, and then we'll go to call. Guys, here's a question that someone had. I want to make sure we check out guys.
You mind if I jump on that first?
Yeah, whoever you want.
Let me just say this, because he's talking about, would it be fair to have a zero tolerance policy for arguing, especially when arguing has been allowed for some years? Bro, that relationship is done. If you've been arguing for years, bro, you can't see. And I did a video talking about you can't change women. Women will act right for the right guy. Okay, if your woman is arguing with you and disrespecting you, you're not the right guy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally have to let her go. But I would say let her go and start all over, but don't start all over. You need to figure out what it is about you that you have a woman in your life for years who's arguing with you, bro.
Shit's
you know what I'm saying? So something to think about.
Right.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. Once respect is gone, you can't rekindle that flame, bro. It's a wrap.
Yeah, because what happens is that once you start arguing with the chick and going back and forth with her, she sees you as that guy. You understand? And then you can't go from that guy to start being on some, well, I'm not the type of guy that's going to argue with you and I'm going to be on some alpha male shit. That's not going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? So there's certain things that go down that you can't really come back from in most cases. Right. So sometimes you're going to have to throw the whole relationship away and then start from scratch.
What guys have to understand about arguing, right, is that when you see, arguing means that I'm exchanging ideas with someone who I think is on the same level as me. That's what arguing is, or a debate. Like when people set up a debate, it's because they consider that the person that they are talking to has some sort of intelligence and some sort of like validity in their perspective that is comparable to theirs.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you have to understand something. If I'm the leader of the relationship, if I'm the man, I'm not saying I'm necessarily better or I'm like up here and or she's down here, but we are not on the same level. That's all that's really being said. You understand? I never have to carry anybody's seed for 9 months. You do. I never have to fucking bleed once a month, every month. You do. You understand? These are and the only reason why I bring those things up is to show that there is a serious difference between men and women.
Mm-hmm.
So the perspective that a woman has is going to be different than the perspective that a man has. You can never, ever, and this is not just for the guy asking the question. This is for everybody watching. You can never argue with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't really argue with anybody. Right. You understand? Because the beauty about having game and knowing who you are as a man is what makes you different from everybody. So therefore, there's no perspective that should have you in an argument with anyone. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because I am who I am. That man is who he is. We can discuss and we can trade perspectives, but there's no arguing because there should be no fight because I'm not fighting myself and I'm not going to fight with anybody else. I know who I am. You understand what I'm saying? But especially when you're dealing with a female, there is absolutely no arguing because, again, you're making her think that you're on the same level. Once she actually thinks that you're on the same level, that's when she's going to start saying shit like Tiger Woods' girlfriend is saying.
Yeah. All right, here you got, before we got one more question, what are y'all thoughts on green pill and orange pill philosophy? I just want to say to Joseph, what are your thoughts on Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, motherfuckers? If you asking that,
I don't even know what that is. I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah. 3 days down and to the right, motherfucker. You in the wrong damn room, man.
Now, he gotta be joking. He forgot to put the LOL at the end. That's what it was.
I don't know what you're doing. Well, let's get to one of these calls real quick.
Let's get to the calls.
313 and then 863 after that. So 313 was popping. Who this?
313.
What up?
Man, what's up? What's up, man?
What's going on?
Tay.
What's up?
All right, man. Look, I got a situation, right? Turn that shit down because I don't want him to clown me. I remember how he clowned last time. Turn that shit all the way down. All right, we good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
All right. Now, look, I had a situation, right? Now, I'm hearing everything, so I'm not about to regurgitate the shit I already know. That'd be stupid of me, right? So the question, I'm going to get straight to the point. The question is, how can I identify an alpha male? An alpha female. Like, you know how I'm dominant and everything is mine. I make sure everything is mine, but I slip from liking bitches that's dominant because I like something that reflect me. So
yes.
I'm like, damn, if I pick something that reflects me, and then I'm looking at it like, damn, if she over dominating me, I'm like, damn, okay. I feel like this bitch is.
So let me get on this one.
1950, go ahead.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, how can I identify it? You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
So I'm just gonna say, let's get rid of this myth of dominant woman or alpha woman, because that does not exist. That means whoever they were with prior to you, they controlled that man, and that man didn't have good structure for them to understand that this is not how you talk to men. Look, there's only one law. The law is my law, my rules, my way, the way I do things.
I'll go ahead 1950. I just had to put them on hold.
So the way I do things. So they're like, go ahead and get rid of the myth of all these dominant women, alpha women. That stuff does not exist, bro. Like, literally, I like, for one, I've never dealt with that because I've seen how people lose themselves in relationships. You know, you be in public and a woman's trying to fight for their man and they all out yelling, and I could just see the structure in his household, in his relationship is out of control. I can see he doesn't have any, right? So I will tell you, have a sense of understanding of what you want your woman to be image-wise, because no woman that uses the word independent, diva, queen, boss bitches can ever do anything for you, because when they come in, they're believing their status is going to be equal or more than yours. So in order for you to reduce that, you need to talk to them and let them know what your program is. They accept the program, then you're all good, man.
Yeah, I just want to say something real quick. He's right. I think he is picking the woman that he is because he's a woman. He's looking at feminine tendencies because he's got feminine thoughts. Because he's trying to say that there's a woman that's equal to a man, which is fucking crazy to me. He's saying because he thinks he's an alpha, he wants to find someone who is equal to him. So just off of that premise alone, gentlemen, him thinking that he found an equal in a woman shows that he is looking for a woman to keep him feminine. That's not no masculine shit he's saying, guys. What say you guys?
Man, I say this, and I'll let him back on the call in a second. What you got to understand is what I heard that I thought was funny was he said, I'm looking for my reflection or something like that. Was it something like that? He said, understand this. You can't find a woman who's your reflection. You create a woman to be your reflection. You understand what I'm saying? So what that means is that when you meet a woman and you're actually involved with her and you're vetting her, you're training her, you're maintaining a situation, you create the type of woman you want for you, and then she becomes like you. You understand what I'm saying? So, and when I mean like you, I'm talking about where she's basically, adhering to your principles. You understand what I'm saying? She takes on your ideology, but she doesn't act like you necessarily as far as being masculine is concerned. But what I'm saying is that she's still feminine, but she's becoming or acclimating to part of who you are. Like if any of you have ever seen the comedian Patrice O'Neal's girlfriend, check out his girlfriend. His girlfriend is a reflection of him. You understand what I'm saying? You could see his ideology and his thoughts in his girlfriend. And what he did is that he upgraded her mind to create a situation where that woman that he's with, she understands certain things and she understands how to treat a masculine man. You see what I'm saying? So he instilled that in her. So that's where the thing, as far as the reflection is concerned, it's not about you finding some chick who's quote unquote dominant like you if you're on some dominant stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Because you don't want a woman who's dominant. The only way that you can even have a woman who's dominant if you're in a submissive position. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only way that's going to happen. You feel what I mean? But anybody else want to say something before I put him back on?
Yeah, you know, I did a video and everything. 1950, you broke that shit was dope. All you guys. But let me say this real quick. I made a video the other day talking about 2 main simp characteristics, something to that effect. And I always say, what is your point of attraction with women? And a lot of the time, it's a bad bitch. It's like her looks. It's like that kind of shit is what's attracted to these young boys today. And I'll tell you right now, it can't be her looks, man. It's got to be how coachable is she? What was her experience? What's her experience level? Because I'll tell you the truth. I'd rather take a woman that was with a man for 5 years and was with him for 5 years. They had a relationship. She learned how to cook, clean, obey. Let's say she knew how to do all that stuff, but for some reason the relationship broke down. I'd rather take that woman, break her down my way, build her back up into a champion my way. Has nothing to do with her looks, because she's not going to look the same after meeting me anyway. I might not like her bangs. I might say your bangs are too short. Grow those another 4 inches. I might say I'm going to build her my way. Build a bitch. You ever build a bitch? I'm gonna be building my bitch. So I will tell you that guys, please, it's the most important thing that you'll ever hear from any of these fellas. A woman walking in ain't shit. And this is no disrespect to her. If she's got a skill level, like let's say it's like a running back, you bring in a running back, you know, he got some low miles on him, 3 years with another team, you bring him in, he's still fresh legs. You introduce him to your program, you build him up from there. So I will tell you that, guys, please, I can sense from this guy's energy, and I don't mean any disrespect, that he probably chooses women because they're bad. They're baddies. It's looks driven. And you got to get away from looks and get to how coachable is she? How is she adhering to what I'm saying, doing, and introducing? And at that point, you proceed with a woman like that.
Facts.
Well, let me add this. Men, we represent order. Women represent chaos. So if a woman is coming into your life, and if you have no order, you have 2 chaotic motherfuckers together.
Right.
Okay? And that's why you're having difficulties, bro. Because shit is out of balance. There is no balance. And I agree with all these gentlemen. I actually did a video talking about men and women aren't equal. And I explained it using the yin and yang theory. You know what I'm saying? We represent order. Women represent chaos, period. So if you don't, again, caller, if you don't have no order in your situation, if you don't have no standards, no principles, no guidelines, no bylaws that you adhere to, what that woman gonna adhere to? Based on what you're saying, your standards and principles are flexible. Okay, they shouldn't be. You should be vigilant and steadfast in your shit, and you don't move the needle on your shit for no bitch.
Right.
I got it.
So I don't even like talking about equality. That side of the question.
Miles, you want to say something before we let him back on? Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to break it down on the simplest level, and is that the way he was talking is that he actually thinks that there is, again, like I said before, we're not equal. Men and women are not equal. I can't stress this enough. Men are the sun. Women are the moon. When we see the sun comes up every day. The sun comes up every day like clockwork. Nothing really changes about when the sun comes up. It comes up, you get light, you get heat, it goes down. Comes up, whatever, right? When you see the moon, every time you see the moon is different. There could be a full moon, a quarter moon, crescent moon, half a moon. Right. The reason why the moon is different every time you see it is because it's coming in at different angles. But why do you even see the moon in the first place? Right? Because he's talking about, he's a woman that reflects me. Why do you see the fucking moon at all? Because she's getting light from the sun.
You understand? The bitch is shine because of the nigga.
Exactly. Because what he's saying, he's talking about, well, I'm the sun and I'm trying to find another sun that can shine just as bright as me. It doesn't work. The earth only has one sun, my friend.
Right.
The earth has one sun and one moon. That's how nature works. See, if we were to understand nature and break shit down to nature, all of this shit would be easy. But everybody's subscribed to modern technology and all of these advances in conveniences of the modern world. So they think they could fucking go try to find a second son when there's only one. You see what I'm saying?
Facts. All right, so let's bring in the caller back in. So 313, did you get that information? Is anything else that you needed to add or didn't understand from that?
Man, one thing I gotta say is this right here quick. Thank y'all for simplifying this shit, because that's the reason why that relationship failed. That's the reason why I made my decision. Like, I can't do this shit once I turn 30. I'm like, bitch, I can't do none of that simp ass shit. I can't do none of that. So, bitch, it is my way or the highway. I had to leave, bitch. I had to get the fuck on. So now I'm on this journey of understanding why I had that mindset. And then hear my cousin, like you guys, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get on there and ask these guys why I was such a simp ass, bitch ass motherfucker who, like I said, I had female in me. Like, the way he broke it down, I'm not getting offended because I'm identifying the problem. Once I identify the problem, I can correct it.
Good job.
Facts.
Yeah, let me tell this caller one more thing. Wait, it's gonna be fast. Go ahead. Let me tell this caller something real quick. Keep in mind something.
Thank you, man, for educating me.
That's what's up. So we're gonna let you go, but Eo's gonna say one more thing before you.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna let him go.
Thank you. One last thing I want to tell these guys out here. When we say, or at least I know these guys mean it this way, but let me clarify. When we say it's my way or the highway, your way should be the motherfucking bomb. It shouldn't be like you hitting with her with a ruler every time she's doing something wrong and making her feel like shit. Your way in your coaching program, you're introducing her to a real man. So your way is a beneficial way to her. She, like the guy said, she benefits just by being in your presence. She's a benefit to you and you're a benefit to her. So I want it to be a healthy transaction. I don't want it to say like, hey, it's my way or the highway and bitch be gone. Like, you're gonna blow a lot of your shit with females if you think like that. That's kind of that red pill rage shit. I want to say that you got to be a balanced man. So when you speak to women, you're speaking like light to them. You're shining on them. They can smell your greatness. They can taste your greatness. They can feel it. And when they're around you, they can't not be around you. And they don't even want to live. And it's a healthy way though. It ain't unhealthy. They know that their life comes from your direction. So I want to say this, like, it is your way or the highway, but your way is the best way. Just keep that in mind.
Facts.
That's what's up. So let's move on to another caller. 863. He's been on hold for a minute. So 863, what's popping? Who this?
What's up, man? This is Juan.
What up?
First of all, shout out to everybody. You know, y'all been changing my mindset a lot, but I got a quick question. I'm talking to this chick, right? We're going out tonight. The day's already set up, everything's already set up, but she wanted to go to eat some fucking bullshit ass wings. I don't want to eat wings, so I sent her a picture of like the Google Maps thing. I'm like, look, we can go to this little hookah bar, and then is that cool with you? And then she said, yeah.
Oh man,
yeah, you fucked up right there. You fucked up.
Oh my god! What are you doing? You don't ask a woman if that's cool with you.
wait, keep going. I gotta hear the rest of this.
So I just sent her the picture. Like, we can go there around 9 if that's cool. And then she's like, yeah, you know, but she wants to know if she can go, like, she's gonna drive there, or like if I want to pick her up. But I'm trying to see what's the best scenario for me at the end of the day. You know, just get them cheeks.
Cancel the date.
Bro, I'm gonna put you on hold for a second, then we're gonna answer you.
Well, I want to ask something real quick. Hey, real quick, how long have you been with this young lady?
Oh yeah, how long have you been with her? Caller.
I mean, it's our first date, actually.
Oh man,
stop.
Hold on. We're gonna put you on hold for a second. Go ahead, Miles. You like you want going?
I don't know what to say to this, but yo, Yo, get on something. Get on the man mindset. Coach EO, bad boy membership. Fuck with 𝐂𝐍𝐓. Get on 1950 because you're dying, bro. You're dead, bro. You're dead in the fucking water.
Let me just say this, caller. I implore you to listen to what I'm about to say, bro. When you first of all, I don't know why you're doing a date any goddamn way. Because if she said did he say something about spreading cheeks? Did he say something about spreading cheeks?
Right. He's trying to get to the cheeks.
Okay. Then just have her come to your crib if that's what you want. Okay. So, but let's go with the date shit. God damn, y'all niggas in these fucking dates. So my thing is this, caller. You don't ask a woman shit. You tell her what you want to do. You tell her what time you want her to be ready and where you want her to meet you at. Okay. Now, if you're picking her up, you tell her what time to be ready. I'll be there at 8. Not 8:01, not 8:02. 8. And you tell her that you don't ask her if it's okay. And here's the menu. Is there anything you like? No. You just set this shit up and you control the shit the whole way. If she got a problem with it, then she can't go.
Mm-hmm. And that's a good point that 𝐂𝐍𝐓 said about, because he said, hey, I'm trying to get the cheeks. So if your concern is just trying to get the cheeks, you guys have to stop going on all of these dates if that's your situation where you're just trying to have sex. You understand what I'm saying? So see, caller, I'm gonna bring you back in because I want you to understand what we're saying. I want to see if you understand what we're saying. So caller, did the motherfucker just hang up? Hold on.
He got scared.
He didn't hang up. Hold on. Nah, I clicked the wrong thing. Caller, you there? Okay, go ahead. So are you listening to what we're saying?
I heard all that. You said what?
I said, did you hear what we said? Did you get the gist of what we talking about?
Yeah, I just I heard everything and it makes sense. I just went back to the text and I told her if that works for her. But it's kind of the same shit anyways. But
so I'm just telling you. So I gotta ask a couple more questions, man. Let me ask a couple more questions. So this is your first date. How long ago did you meet her?
Probably like last week.
You met her last week. So did you make
the vibe in person that she's interested, and on the phone that she's really interested in meeting up? So
okay. So did she request today to go out with you? Did she ask you to come out to go out with you today?
I texted her. I said, I asked her when was she free so we can meet up.
And she said Valentine's Day, right? So this is what I'm saying. And
it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, what I'm trying to tell you is you're being used for entertainment, bro. You met her a week ago, and now she all of a sudden, how convenient, I got a sucker on tap to take me out to feed me. Hey, now I'm gonna post it on social media, girl. I'm out on this little date. We gotta be better than this. We gotta know what women want to do to us. They want to manipulate. It is your job. You should have met her. If you're just trying to get the cheeks, you should have said, "Hey, let's meet up tonight. Let's meet up tomorrow." Not to wait a week until she's ready to go on Valentine's Day, bro.
Girl, I got this nigga buying me wings on Valentine's Day.
Oh my nigga.
Hey, let me tell this caller something real quick. In my experience, the best time to meet up with women for fucking is when you know they're gonna be out. So if you know she's gonna be out with her girls, let's say like she goes out Friday and Saturday night. So you gotta find out things what this woman likes to do. And if she's out with her friends, say, check this out. When you're out with your friends at about 12 o'clock, I want you to meet me at this little spot. Squeeze away from your friends, meet me for a drink. You can have a drink with her, put some fucking mad masculine game on her ass, then send her back to her friends, and then tell her to hit you up on her way home. Stop by on the way home. You guys gotta get used to like pushing these broads to like fun shit. like, hey, you're gonna be with your friends? Cool. Have a good time. I tell you what, I'm gonna be out too. Squeeze away from them for a minute. I'll let this little spot. I'm gonna be right by where you're gonna be at. Meet me for a drink, and then you have one drink with her. I swear to God, this works like a charm. But you gotta be fly, smelling good, fucking social with a lot of people, not just her. Like you gotta be already in that motherfucker drinking, having a beer, talking to the bartender. And when she comes in, be like, "Oh, hey, come on, I gotta sit down," and then have a drink. be feeling on her and shit, fucking mad sexual energy, and then send her ass back to her friends. Just be like, hey, so say, hey, go back to your girls. All right, I got some shit I got to do. Go back to your girls, and then at 1:45, I want you to pay your tab, get up out of there, and come meet me at my place. I swear to God, but it ain't gonna work if you're not fly, if you're not confident, if you don't smell good. Like, she won't call you. So you gotta be a dope ass talker. You gotta be like loose, and you gotta push her back to her friends. Be like, hey, so go on ahead, get back to your friends before
you're not getting no Valentine's Day vagina, man.
Yeah, do you have any other calls, Sicario?
Yeah, we got a few more. All right. Let's just real quick to Dre Money. Look, so if a woman suck a dick, do we have to suck dick, bitch? Come on, man. We gonna have to let you go, my brother. But my brother, stop. I'll say this before you go. Stop asking chicks, is shit cool with them? Just stop that shit immediately. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So stop doing that type of stuff and listen back to what we said. All right. I appreciate it. All right, man. Appreciate you, man.
Real quick, I was just saying, Dre Money, look, we on line. You 2 doors down and to the right, dog. You in the wrong class, man. Because you want to compare again. You're trying to compare women. Let me tell you something. If women suck dick, so we should be sucking dick, motherfucker. Come on, man. Just because they lie. Come on, man. What kind of fucking thought process is that? Just because they do it, we should do it? No, they do it because y'all allow them motherfuckers to do it. I'm sorry. What say y'all guys, man?
Let me see. So he's saying, shouldn't we as men have a chance to lie to women too, because they lie on us men? So shouldn't we play the game they play? This is what y'all don't understand. I broke this down the other day when I came out with the program on the Bad Boy membership, where I talk about how to get women being honest. The reason why women lie to you is because they have to. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want to lie. A lot of them lie because they feel they have to. Now, why do they feel they have to? For example, I'll just use a simple example that a lot of these dudes on the internet be all going crazy about. The reason why women lie about their body count is because they trying to get wifed up. They want a guy to take them seriously. They want a guy to actually be their boyfriend and eventually husband. So they know if they tell y'all, hey, I actually like sex and I like to fuck, then you ain't gonna make me your girlfriend. So what are they going to do? They're going to lie. So they're lying to survive in the dating game. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a reason behind why they're lying. They're lying because they know that they can't be honest with men. You feel what I'm saying? And they lie because they know that they have to be able to interact with guys in a certain way and be clever in order to get specific things that they want. You as a man, you don't need to lie because you just set the tone. You set the tone for your entire situation and relationship with women. So if you tell a girl, hey, it's going to be A, B, and C, it's going to be A, B, and C. And if it ain't going to be A, B, and C with you, I'm going to go find somebody else who's going to make it A, B, and C with me. You understand what I'm saying? Who's going to cooperate. So there's no reason for you to lie. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that. And again, I'm not saying that it's a good thing for them to lie, because I know they're going to be like, yo, you're giving these women excuse. No. I'm not giving them excuses. I'm telling you the reason as to why they're doing it. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand there's a difference between men and women. Like we said, we're not equal. So because we're not equal, you can't act like them and you can't have that equal type of behavior as they're having. You see what I'm saying? It ain't going to work that way. But y'all could,
I got a quick question. When was the last time any of y'all watched a WNBA game?
I ain't seen it. I didn't know they were still playing.
This nigga talking about, why don't we play the same game they play? why is the viewership for WNBA games so low and the viewership for NBA games is so high, even with COVID?
Right.
We can't play the same fucking game, dude. See, again, so many things, like these guys they don't know what and who they are. So they think that they can fucking play the same game as a female. We're not the same.
Right.
We're not the same.
And I think a lot of men lie because they can't really game them up, though. They don't have anything to say to the woman. And so a lot of times they lose focus of how to really give them some orgasms, man. And then they start to go on to their own type of back to resorting to female behavior. You know, if you want her, just be honest, man.
Listen, let me listen real quick. Men, a lot of guys simply don't know the truth of their own. No, sorry. A lot of men simply don't know the value of their own truth. Period.
Right.
Well, a couple of things. How you pursue women is indicative of how you see yourself. So if you have to lie to women, that means you don't think much of yourself.
Right.
Okay. So here you are, you're chasing this woman and you're lying to her to get access to her sexually because you're placing value in her vagina while you don't value yourself. Because if you valued yourself, you would know that you are enough and you would tell the truth.
Facts.
Simple as that.
Facts. Real talk. Real
how's our calls? Any calls?
Yeah, we got a few more calls. So let's go to.
Wait, real quick. Before we go to quick call, let's just run that commercial ad real quick for these guys. Real quick. One second.
Men, stand up. The Real Game, Not Theory is being brought to you by RealGameNotTheory.com. This is a website hub for men who want access to any anti-villains website by going to the website and clicking on a picture. Guys, get the goddamn likes up and support the movement. You're on a content-free show. The lines are open. Call in now.
There we go. Go ahead. You got it, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm gonna bring in this goddamn 111 fucking number, and if you're a troll, you cut off in 2 seconds. All right. So 111. What's popping? Who this?
Oh, what's going on? It's the Ethiopian guy.
Nah, nigga, nah, we ain't doing that today. All right, so let's go to 678. Let's go to 678. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, Eva, how you doing?
What's going on, brother?
I got a question. So, we live in a society that black men are the most disrespected group of people. Like, all black men, we get treated like poorly. And I want to know, how can black men get respect in America while it seems like they get respected? I don't know your thoughts on that.
Hey, let me go first on this, man. Let me go first on it. And I'm going to make it simple. I say this every Monday night with my dude, Steve. We say this all the time. You guys got to get used to talking, man. Like, I didn't understand one word you just said, brother. Like verbal communication is so important. Like how to convey yourself. You'll never get what you want in life if you can't express yourself in a congruent manner and in a clear manner, incongruent with your actions and very clearly. Like, brother, I say this with love. I didn't understand one word you just said right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm saying that, like, why do black men get disrespected? Because black men are the most disrespected group of people on the planet. We get treated poorly, so I don't know your thoughts on that.
Come on, get off this shit.
I heard him say black men get treated poorly.
Yeah. Black men are the most disrespected. He said, "Why is that?"
I must not be black then. I must not be black.
Yeah, I don't let nobody treat me poorly. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Hey, let me say this to this guy too, real quick. I wanted to say this about the last caller too. You guys be hearing other people say this stuff. And then that's when you call in and you kind of like attach yourself to all these labels and ideals and shit like that. Like the last guy said, hey, women lie. Why can't we? You heard a motherfucker on YouTube say that. That didn't come out of your mind or your experience. That came from another man's mouth. And even what you just said right now, why are black people being mistreated? That's not even true. What do you have to do with other men? Are you being mistreated? Let's find out why you are being mistreated.
There you go.
Let me just say this. He got the wrong channel. Look, this channel is not about. We don't spend time talking about races and black, white, Hispanic, Asian. We talk about man shit. Okay, we're men first. Before anything else, you a motherfucking man. So that's what we talk about. We talk about man shit. We don't sit here and break shit down by ethnic backgrounds and religious affiliations. That's not what we do. You got the wrong channel, bro.
Right. And see, the thing is, even in society, even though we're in a white supremacist society and there are treatment of black people that is fucked up, you still have to ask yourself, what does that have to do with you specifically in your specific situation? So again, caller, what is happening with you specifically? We want to know what's happening with you, not anybody else. Tell us, are you being disrespected, caller?
By black women.
Shut your ass.
So now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so now, do you think you're being disrespected by black women because you're a black guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you explain that most black men are married to black women? How does that happen?
Because black women are at the bottom of a telling pole. Nobody wants a black woman. No black man ain't checking for black women. That's why.
We gotta move on.
Yo, man, take the dick out your mouth, bro. Like,
Yeah, get wrong shit, brother. You're doing the wrong shit.
Bro, I'm gonna say this before I let you go, bro. Understand that it's not as this situation you're talking about. It's not a black man thing. It's a you thing. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you want to talk about police brutality and all that other shit, that's a black man thing. You understand? But if you're talking about this specific situation, that's a you thing. You understand what I mean? So you have to step up your situation so that the black women you want aren't disrespecting you, because there's a lot of black men out here who have black women who aren't disrespecting them. You see what I'm saying?
Go to Real Game No Theory and subscribe to something.
Fact. We appreciate the call.
Hey, before he does that, guys, he got to pick up a book and start reading, man. Like out loud. Like, start reading, getting to know your voice, getting to know how to communicate well. Before we can talk about black women liking your ass or any woman liking your ass.
And
we gotta be able to understand you. We got to understand you.
And Coach, I feel you on that too, because I also talk to men about using like vaginal words. There are certain things that men just don't say, and you'll hear so many times men using words that women use all the time, man, to express emotion through words and stuff like that, how they're feeling. Like dark place is one I always hear, and it's like that is such a female way of communicating. We have to speak as men. Everything we do is masculine. So we can't make excuses for that either. Let's stop making excuses for talking this way. Make it popular again.
Right.
I mean, come on, man.
Right. So let's go to 512. 512 is on the line. What's going on? Who's this?
Hey, how you doing? My name is Joshua, and great show that y'all got going on tonight. My question is, what's the best way for me to stay out of my emotions when it just comes to my everyday life?
All right, who wants
to go? I think Steve should go there.
Well, the best way you should stay out of your emotions, man, is not have any fucking emotion. I'm not saying listen, okay. In 1983, when and I hate not 𝐒𝐻𝐿, but fucking 1950, but when Dwight Clark caught the ball over Michael Downs in the NFC Championship, but when Danny White got knocked out, I had an emotional feeling because I love my Cowboys. But I'm never going to give or have some kind of a feeling towards somebody who hasn't even earned my respect, who hasn't earned what she should be doing for me, who hasn't shown me that she's more than a piece of ass. Before, like I think EO said it, or I think 1950 was saying it, before you walk out your door, man, you got to have a relationship with yourself. You got to date yourself. You got to be engaged yourself. You got to marry yourself. You got to know what the fuck it is you want before you go out there and chose something with a woman, man. But what say you guys?
Let me say real quick that I think first you have to understand that everything is a process, right? There's the first level is thought, and then words, and then action, right? You have to get used to understanding the process, and you have to a lot of times you got to pause and assess what's going on before you let your emotions go to the next level of the process. You understand? Because what happens is,
right,
we're all human. All of us are human. We're gonna feel emotions. You understand? But the difference between someone who is sane and insane is that there is no process between emotion and action.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? When you're as a man, because we have a logical mind, we are able to look at the emotion and then process the thought, process the words, and then process the action. So basically, all I'm really saying is give yourself time. You understand? Look, I'll give you an example. A lot of guys in general, when they're interacting with a female, they feel like they have to keep fucking talking. They feel like they got to keep asking questions. And so what do you do? Where do you go? Who do you play? You got a brother? You got a sister? What do you do? Listen, there's nothing wrong with just pausing and staring at a bitch. There's nothing wrong with taking your time, letting her wait for the next words out your mouth. You understand? No, even if it takes longer than usual, there's no like professional speakers do this shit all the time. There is a lot of power in the pause. You understand? And a lot of people don't understand that because they want to fill space. Why? Because they're nervous, because they're insecure, because they feel like, well, if I stop talking, she's going to think that something's wrong. And the point I'm trying to make to you is that give yourself time to understand the process. But again, this is what Steve was saying, that you have to understand who you are first, relate to who you are first before you can begin to relate successfully to other people. You get what I'm saying? So that process of understanding, emotions, thoughts, words, then action, you have to get that shit. You have to get it handled and managed within yourself first. Like, for example, like Steve saying, when he was watching a sports game and something happened that he didn't like. Some guys will fucking throw some shit at the TV and they're totally by themselves. They're not with anybody. Understand what the fuck you about to do before you do it. Right. You see what I'm saying? Well, shit, they just missed the touchdown. Fuck. Okay, I'm upset. But does it make sense for me to fucking throw something at the TV? No. Because if I break my fucking TV, I got to go get another one. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the emotion, then the thoughts, then the words, and then the action. Now, a lot of times if something fucked up happens, like you get the emotion, you get the thought, and then you get the words. So you'd be like, fuck. But that's about it. Like, again, a crazy person would fucking get up and fucking break some shit or burn their house down and do some dumb shit. That's the definition of a crazy person. You understand? So what it really is putting the process and understanding the process and managing the process. As a man, you have to manage shit. You understand? You have to manage. You have to know how to manage yourself, and then only then will you be comfortable with managing females and everything else in life.
Right. Got that, caller?
Hell yeah.
All right, man.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. I really appreciate your perspective, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all doing good work on the live, man. Love that shit. Appreciate it.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. So let's go to 817. 817, what's popping? Who this?
This is Boss. Can y'all hear me?
What's going on? Yeah, we get you.
Yeah, I appreciate what y'all doing, by the way. My question is this. So I don't know everything I need to say and how to fully express myself. And so at times when I do, the results that I get are not what I want. And so my question is this: is it more important to just be myself and make mistakes and learn from that? Or is it more important to, in a sense, wait and make sure that I know what I'm doing? Because I don't mind making mistakes, but it's a pattern. And so I'm trying to figure out exactly which way to go or how to go about it.
Right. Well, the thing is, I say this, is you should do what you do and make the mistakes. I'm going to put you on hold for a second because I'm hearing all that stuff in the background. What I'll say is this: do what you do, make the mistakes, but you got to learn from the mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? And as you're doing what you're doing, you can still, study up on what you're trying to learn so that you become better at what you're trying to do. You understand? So you can do both of these things simultaneously. So you can do what you do, learn from, if you make mistakes, learn from the mistakes you make. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, you study the game so that you don't have to make as many mistakes and you'll get better. You understand what I'm saying? As you're going along with what you're doing. Because right now, if you're saying, well, I'm going to wait until I figure things out to take action, you'll never take action. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're never going to figure out everything. There's going to be so many different situations, and you just have to be able to have trust and faith in yourself that you can make something happen. You see what I mean? But y'all could
real quick.
Yeah.
Just real quick. He's saying that he doesn't like the result you get, man. Fuck your result, man. That's y'all's problem, man. See, you can have your own opinion, young man, but you can't have your own fact. And the facts matter. 2 + 2 will always be 4. So you got to accept shit. You can't look and worry about what you can't get if shit doesn't go your way. You can look, here's your thing, guys. You can spend your whole life chasing Moby Dick, or you can go find another fucking whale to kill. It's up to you. But if you just sitting around this motherfucker complaining about things aren't going your way, this is why women aren't fucking with you, because they can see that kind of behavior in your thoughts when you try to talk to them. So you got to stop looking at the result. Fuck the result. Just be proud of yourself that you did what you wanted to do. Next.
Okay, let me just add this, caller. It's more important that you lose being yourself than losing yourself to try and win. Okay, so these guys that talk about lying to women, that's what they're doing. Okay, I would rather lose being myself and learn from my mistakes, and then later on, when I'm still myself, I'm winning. That's how that shit works.
Facts.
Let me say this, and I agree with everybody so far. I am kind of against being yourself, because what if who you are right now is not who you wish to be? You know, what if you're operating in fear? What if all your decisions is wrapped around fear? What I would not, as a coach, advise you to be that person. Then I would advise you to learn how to be a fearless person and a focused person. So if you really want to get what you want out of life, you gotta close some tabs. You know, like in a computer, your computer doesn't run efficiently if you got about 20 tabs open. You never really learn anything because you're looking at too many different things. But if you can close those tabs down and leave only one or two open, and then master those two things, then you can close those tabs because you already got them in your arsenal, and now you can open two more tabs, and that's how you build the ultimate man. So I will tell you that I don't subscribe and I don't teach just be yourself. Because what if yourself is the lowest version of who you can be right now? Then don't be that person. You got to be the highest version of what you came here to do. So the advice I would give you is, do not be yourself right now, because who you are right now is based in fear. So don't be him. And then narrow your search, close those tabs down, leave two open, focus on those major two, master those two, get those lessons like Lucario said. Go in there, learn what you like, learn what you don't like, refine yourself, polish yourself. Once you feel like you've mastered those two, then now you can close those tabs, put them in your back pocket, and open two more tabs. That's my piece on that.
That's an interesting take, because I definitely agree with what was saying, and I'll take it a step further and say that I think sometimes that the fear, that's not even really you. So it's like you got to get away from that to even see who you really are in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times I think people, they're saying I'm being myself, but they're actually, like EO is saying, they're being the fear. They're not actually being themselves. You see what I'm saying? And so that's something that I think a lot of guys have to really, take heed to and really look at. But let me bring the caller back in real quick. So caller, did you get it? Understand any of that? Do you have any other things to say about that?
Yeah, no, I heard everything which I was saying, and it makes perfect sense, because for me, I'm 20, and so I'm somewhat in between this overly feminine era and old school, to where I'm having to filter out all of the feminine things that I have in my mind, because I don't believe it's a matter of strength, because I naturally do certain things and then they work, but I have so much feminine, just weak stuff in my head. So I think I got it. Or if I didn't get it, I'll for sure think about it and come to a conclusion by the end of the night. So,
all right. Well, that's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. All right. So let's go to 863. 863 was popping. Who this? 863.
Hey, what's up, Lucario? This is Sean. This is Sean. You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on?
All right, man. I just want to say I appreciate what you guys doing, man. Steve, I see you up there, boy. You one of the realest ones out there, man. But let me get to it. I'm about to go into an open relationship. I just need like some advice as far as like standards, rules, and boundaries. Like such as, like, do we only have sex with people we don't know? Like, how long should she be with the other sexual partner, and how much should she be doing for him? Like stuff like that.
Man. Well, wait, how old are you?
I'm 24.
24. How long you with this girl?
She's a real one. I done vetted her. I've been with her about 4 or 5 years.
Okay, so y'all been together y'all together now for 4 or 5 years. Are y'all in an open relationship now? Or are you thinking about being in an open relationship?
That's what I'm thinking about doing, is going into an open relationship. Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. And so I would say this. One of the things when you talk about being open, it really depends on what you want. So you got to figure out how you want your relationship to be. So that's the thing about things being open, is that it's open for interpretation for whoever the relationship is, whoever the two people in the relationship are. So I can't tell you, hey, this is how you're going to do it and that's how you're going to do it. You feel what I'm saying? You have to figure out what specifically you want. So you might say, hey, you might be in a situation where you might say, we're just going to hook up with people and that's it. Or we could get together and probably have a boyfriend or girlfriend later on down the line. Or, we can bring people over the house, or I got to meet, this person. It depends on you. You see what I'm saying? So you have to figure out what's the best course of action for your relationship. You see what I'm saying? And you have to manage that situation. You see what I mean?
Yeah, caller. When I was smashing other dudes' wives and shit, and doing my thing, you gotta have what is known. You gotta talk to your girl first, because like say you're telling your girl, it's okay to fuck another guy, right? Well, first off, if you're doing that and that's your choice, you want to do that, you can't be in your feelings if she's screaming and clawing up the walls and just like acting all weird. Like if she's doing things with him that she ain't doing with you, you can't be in your feelings about that. You gotta be able to understand that, look, maybe he packing more heat than you, maybe he's making her come and all this other stuff. But another thing you gotta understand as well, that if you ain't packing enough heat and the other person is, she can get emotionally hooked on that other person and still be with you. So I mean, it's a slippery slope you're gonna walk. But again, if that's what you want to do, it's cool. But you can't put your feelings in this. You can't ask questions. It's like, remember Indecent Proposal with Robert Redford?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
When old boy let it. Yeah, he started getting in his feelings and started asking questions. Was he better?
He was smashing that too.
He was killing that.
He was knocking the lining out of that.
And Robert Redford got rid of her, bro. She wanted to stay there. He got rid of her.
He made her go back. Okay, and let me add this, caller. When you open Pandora's box, see the problem with a lot of young dudes when they think about an open relationship, they're thinking about it from their vantage point,
right?
How much ass you gonna get, but you never think about it from the other angle, which is the chick. Because my thing is, you have to be prepared for her. One, be excited about it. Oh yeah, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Or be prepared to tell you, if you do that, I'm leaving you. Okay, be prepared for both.
You know what? And I'll say this real quick. Oh yeah, go ahead. 1950. Go ahead, bro. I'll go after you.
Hey man, so for me, I'm 1950 for a reason. I'm old school, man. All that new school relationship stuff, man. Hey man, I respect it, but nah, man. I want you in the house all the time, cooking, cleaning, and preparing for daddy to come home, man. That's just my program. So I don't have too much to say on it, but I'm just saying, I feel what Steve is saying. You better make sure your performance is up to par. I'm telling you, because a lot of people, as men, we really believe that we hitting the bottom. Like I just want to let you know, bro, you're 20, and if some 40-year-old grown man come down there and knock the lining out of her, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a lot of problems in your relationship. And then also, you got to be in position financially, because it's twofold here. Now I know you have an open relationship, but not only is he hitting the bottom, but now he's probably taking her places that you can't take her, and showing her a lifestyle that she wants from you. Now I don't want to wait for the lifestyle, so this 24-year-old nigga gotta go. So I'm just saying,
that's grown man talk right there. Yeah. That's grown man talk. And I'll say this. Let me say this real quick. It all comes down to why he wants to do it to begin with. You might only want to do it because you heard 𝐒𝐿𝐿 doing it. That's the only reason why you want to do it, because you heard 𝐒𝐿𝐿 doing it. and the truth. Hey, that's facts. Hey, and here's the truth too. Here's the truth.
Oh man.
Let me tell this caller something.
𝐒𝐿𝐿 changing the game. Boy,
you feel what I'm saying? I've been doing it.
Wait, hold on, caller. What you said, caller? Wait, you said the reason why you're doing is what?
I like to get it in. I don't like to cheat, and I've been doing it. You see what I'm saying? So
okay.
But
hey, let me just tell the caller something, because take it
real.
from
Go ahead, man. My bad.
Take it from it's okay. And I like where he's coming from. He's trying to be honest, and he don't want to cheat, because that does weigh heavy on a guy that's got some good character. I will tell you, it's not a good feeling to cheat. I never liked that shit, and I cheated on everybody in the past. I don't like that shit. What I will tell you is these females now, bro. I remember one time I put a female in my bathtub, and I got a real deep bathtub, long, deep, stretched out bathtub, ran a nice some water, glass of wine. You would have thought I gave that bitch $1 million, bro. Like, she was like, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, even just my bathtub might be superior to your whole house. So you got to keep in mind, like, if your woman were to meet me, and a lot of you guys don't eat pussy. You guys frown upon that shit, eating pussy, and again, you guys don't put hickeys on broads. You don't lick ass. And I know a lot of you guys say that licking ass is not, and I'm not saying to lick every broad's ass, but I'm saying if you don't lick pussy and you don't know how to kiss and like Miss 1950 said, go deep on that pussy. Wait till she meets a 40-year-old man that's got some money, that's got his shit together, that brings her in. He's got dope music on, nice vibe. He's just gonna outgame you and outperform you. You're too young yet. You don't have the experience of a 40-year-old man. And if you let her go to that motherfucker right there, she might not come back. So as long as you're okay with that,
no, she'll be back.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, no, she will not.
Caller. Let me ask you a question, please. Please enlighten us. Why do you want an open relationship?
Yeah, I gotta hear this again. Go ahead.
Hey, Miles, I'm glad you said something. I was waiting on you to speak. The reason why I want an open relationship, man, and I said it, I'm gonna say it again. I like to get it in, man. And instead of just cheating, I figure it'll be better. I know she can go have other partners, but I'm very confident she'll come back. Wait.
Okay, so that's gonna be my next question. How would you feel if she? Okay, you know what? Forget her getting gamed up by a 40-year-old with a nice bathtub and nice music. What would happen to you exactly if she got hit by a bus tomorrow? God forbid.
Oh man, shit. Call one of my other bitches.
Okay, all right, okay. Now I hope you're telling the truth with that response.
Yeah, I don't know. 4 years in.
Yes,
come on, bro.
If you're honest with that response, then I would say, listen to Lucario, figure out exactly how you want to run it, and then run it. See, because I'll give you this: you're young and you have time to experience some things that you might want to experience, and you will learn from them. That's what's going to happen. You will learn from them. But I need you to understand that if you're going into this, you have to be fearless, bro. You have to be totally fucking fearless, and you have to be ready to lose her. Like I said, if she could get hit by a bus, or she could meet Prince Charming and leave your ass tomorrow, and you have to be okay. You have to be, bro.
See, the thing is, I say this is that the reason why we wanted to ask you why, and from hearing your reason, I don't think, in my personal opinion, I don't think that's actually a good reason just to want an open relationship. Just to get it in. You understand what I'm saying? I think
more polygamy.
Right. I think if you just want to get it in, you can set it up in a way where it's like, okay, look, this is what we're gonna do. Like, I'm gonna smash this chick here. Maybe you can have a dude you smash once in a blue moon here, but that's all we do. You don't go out with them, y'all don't hang out, y'all don't talk, y'all don't do nothing. He just that's it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm gonna explain it to you. Because based off of what you're saying, as far as you being in an open relationship, what that means is that you're dealing with the woman in a relationship, in an actual long-term committed relationship. So it's not just the girl you fucking. You understand what I'm saying? And what I mean is that you're dealing with your girl, also dealing with other things outside in the outside of you. So for example, right now when you're with your girlfriend, does she ever come to you and sort of complain about her job or complain about shit that happened with her girlfriend, or she gets emotional? Does that ever happen?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So the same way that happens with that, that's also going to be added emotion that you're going to have to deal with by having that open relationship with her. You understand what I'm saying? Where she's dealing with other people. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to be prepared to deal with and handle that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that she's going to come back and be acting all crazy and wilding out. I'm just saying that that's another added thing you have to deal with. Because remember, this ain't a girl you just fucking. This is a girl who's your girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? So you have to also deal with that part of the situation. Because you're thinking about it like 𝐒𝐍𝐓 said, you're thinking about it from your end. Like, oh, man, I'm going to get so much pussy. You feel what I'm saying? But you still have to deal with your chick when she come home, or you got to deal with her when y'all are interacting with each other. You see what I'm saying? So it's a thing. You see what I mean?
Yeah, there's one thing I want to say. Go ahead, Kate. Go ahead.
No, real quick. I'm gonna make it brief. Carla, let me ask you a question. What if one day What if one day you come home and you want to holler at your girl, you want to get it in with her, and she tells you she's too sore because the nigga packing a baby leg then ran through her.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
How'd you gonna feel?
Look, I didn't even think about that, man.
That's he ain't thinking about it. Yeah. Hey, Zach, a good point. I was gonna say I have a teaching method.
Yeah, that was a great point.
Carla, let me say this to you real quick. I have a teaching method. You can live things in your mind and experience that result before you do it in reality. So I want to paint a picture for you. You're sitting on the couch and you're watching March Madness. All right, you're chilling for the night, and your girl walks in with smeared lipstick, limping. No, straight up. I really want you to envision this because this might paint a different perspective. You're chilling on the couch. She walks in, smeared lipstick, limping,
crying,
goes straight to the bathroom and puts an ice pack on her pussy in the bathtub. And you walk in and she's just like all out of it, smiling. She can't stop smiling. You're like, what'd you do tonight? She's smiling. Are you going to be okay with that?
Probably not, man.
I respect the honesty.
He sent you here to hear this word.
Yeah.
We need to go ahead, 1950. I'm gonna go after you.
Hey, last thing too. So back in the day when I used to smash other females from men when they in relationships, it didn't matter who it was, I'm giving her the A1 dick. I'm telling you right now. So I'm trying to outperform you from a distance, Brody. So I'm telling you, I want you to come home and I'm gonna let you know. I'm the nigga that, hey, I'm the one smacking you in the face, choking you and shit, telling you, hey, do this fucking shit, right? So it's totally different probably than what you, oh, did he do that? Oh, see, he not doing it like that. So now we all here, and now I done opened her up into something different that she never experienced. And she come home, now she got bruises on her face a little bit. And them are love bruises, by the way. I don't want anybody to think I'm just knocking them. But these is love bruises, you know what I mean, from the session.
That's right.
How are you gonna feel about that shit when you come home and she may have a rope tied around her neck or something? I mean, I'm dead serious, bro. Cats are going to experience your woman different than you, and you are 24, and your age group say no to a lot of shit. Y'all some no young niggas, man. I'm telling you, us grown ass men are in there for a heavyweight fight. So I'm telling you, bro.
You know what I like about this caller? You know what I like about this caller? He spoke well. He was very clear about the advice he needed tonight. So I want to give him props for that. For a young dude, 20 years old, you express yourself really well, and you took this truth really well too. So I want to commend you for that. You took this truth, this advice, and you're not going against the advice. You're actually taking it from some OGs, and I want to commend you for that. So just remember, it begins and ends with the man. If you already put 4 years into a relationship, bro, just try to bring another woman in the equation and fuck both of them. But if you're gonna start again, if you want to end this relationship, then the best way to start an open relationship is to start it from scratch.
Yeah, and I say this real quick. I got him on hold because the thing was on. It was too much noise. But I say this to you, Cole. I'll bring you back in. Is that you gotta be a different type of dude to actually live this type of lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? Because what you have to understand is that the relationship aspect of it is about you having the woman with you for other things outside of sex. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
You got to understand that. This is what you have to understand. That woman has to be useful in a situation with you outside of sex. You see what I'm saying? So this is why we asked you why you wanted to do it, because if your only thing is about I just wanted to fuck other women, you understand what I'm saying? You're not looking at the entire picture. So the thing is, for example, I use myself as an example. I'm not in no open relationship just to fuck other women. You understand what I'm saying? My reasoning for being in an open relationship, and this is me being with my wife for 14 years. You understand what I'm saying? And my girlfriend April right now almost 2 years. You understand? And the thing is that when I'm in a relationship, you understand, it's not just about me fucking, right? It's about how is this women or how these women utilize and helping me in my life. You understand what I'm saying? To be a helpmate for me to succeed. You see what I'm saying? So that's the part of the relationship is concerned. You see what I'm saying? So if you're thinking about the open relationship, yeah, it's cool to have sex with this girl here and there and all that other stuff, but you have to look at it in a deeper aspect, because if you don't, the aspect of her fucking around with other dudes is going to keep fucking with you, and that's going to fuck up your whole entire relationship because you're not ready for that type of lifestyle. You see?
I want to ask a quick question. Like, can you bring the caller? I want to ask him a quick question.
Yeah.
Hey, caller, you there, brother?
Yeah, I'm bringing him on.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, he's on.
Let me ask you, have you named the pussy yet?
Have I what?
Well, of course. Okay. So let me give you an example. See, this is what I'm saying, brother. See, I'm gonna go by EO saying she limping, she got her face smeared, she got tears coming down her eyes, and she cleaned herself up. The next day while she washing dishes and y'all in the kitchen, she gonna look over you and say, "Why don't you ever name my pussy? Hey, I mean, you why don't you smack my
pussy named Rosa, Steve? The pussy is named Rosa, man.
But what I'm saying is, why it took you too long, and when I asked you the question, you paused for like a good few seconds, like you didn't know what I was talking about. But I'm just saying she's real quick. She's going to start questioning your sex game based off of the experiences she has with others who are experienced, and she's going to start questioning why you don't do this opposed to that. Because remember, it's not just the sex, it's the emotional connection they will have with an experienced man that will get you to lose. Because y'all just think it's just you gonna fuck her and all this other stuff. No, the experienced ones go for the emotional connection, because that's where the money and the payment and all that shit come from. That's all I want.
Caller, let me ask you something real quick. So y'all been together over 4 years, right? 5 years, you said?
4.
Okay, now how do you do you talk about like the possibility of threesomes, or you and her exploring other females together?
Yeah, we had those conversations.
Have you done it yet?
Nope.
Okay, I think you should. I mean, if you're on your shit, your game is tight, and your woman trusts your leadership, I think you need to explore that first, because here's what's happening. You're still putting sex on a pedestal, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just the stage that you're at right now, because you're a young dude, pussy feels good, but it's still very important to you. Trying to get into an open relationship and having to deal with your woman fucking somebody else will fuck you up right now, because you still think that sex is probably one of the most important things for yourself right now. But what you can do is, if your chick actually has a good understanding of who you are and she supports that, I think you're better off exploring, bringing other women into the sexual frame with you two. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. And also I'll say this. You got to understand. You got to understand this. And I could tell that you're going to be very, very, very fucked up and upset about your girl with another dude. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the reason why you want an open relationship is because of sex. Because you're trying to get more sex, right? Let me put you on hold for a second so you get me clearly. You're doing this because you want sex. Therefore, sex is very important to you.
Right.
Because sex is very important to you, that means when your girl is with another guy, you're going to make that important. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand something. Being in an open relationship is one of the most selfish things you could ever do. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you're in an open relationship, what you're essentially saying is that this is truly 100% about me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm doing the thing I want to do. So what happens is that when you're a man in an open relationship, you have to be extremely on point with your game. You know why? Because one, you can't put sex on a pedestal. And two, you have to have enough game to be able to be the type of guy who can get sex easily. And then therefore, because you can get sex easily, that already diminishes the sex. And three, when your girl is having sex with someone, it's not going to matter. Why? Because one, you don't put sex on a pedestal. Two, you get sex easily. And three, because she's doing what she's doing over there, you're already doing what you're doing over there because you can get it easily. Plus, you utilize her and need her for more things than sex. You see what I'm saying? So if sex is anywhere high on a pedestal, which it is for you do not need to be in an open relationship. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not going to be able to handle the sex aspect of this when it's coming through in the situations that you're in with your girl. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to explain to you is that you can't be a guy like, for example, shout out to my dude Boss Mac. We gotta get Boss Mac on the show soon. He said, you know, if you got a tender dick, this is the type of shit that's going to happen. And tender dick means that you're not able to really handle these type of situations because you'll get too emotional about it. And understand this, when you're in an open relationship, there's going to be times where you might feel a certain type of way about your girl with another dude. You might feel jealous. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to deal with her jealousy with you with other women. It's all of these things that you're going to have to deal with and learn as you go along. So what Miles was saying, and I think is a very good idea for you at the time right now, is you should be talking to your girl about y'all doing a little something on the side with some other chicks and start it that way. And then once you start to escalate in your relationship, things start to move a little forward, then you can say, you know what, I can move past the sex to see other things in the relationship that's going to be more substantial to where I can actually comfortably and successfully open this up. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you start this now where you're not really, sex is too high on the pedestal in your mindset, and you're like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about my girl coming home fucking walking bow-legged. You feel what I'm saying? you're not really ready for this shit right now. You see what I'm saying?
And another thing real quick, and I'm gonna hand it back to y'all. Food for thought, caller. What if you at home, right? And you haven't fucked a new chick in 2 weeks. And she going out for the 5th time in 6 days for some new dick. and she got on an outfit you never seen before. She got her hair done that a style you never seen before. How that gonna make you feel, bro?
Right. Let me put the call back on.
And I'm skilled. So as me being skilled, I can multitask really well, right? So I'm taking pictures of your girl's face while we doing it, so that the next day I'm going to send her like a picture every single hour of her face enjoying this pleasure. So what I'm trying to tell you is this is the stuff you're going to have to deal with. You're going to deal with a motherfucker like me. I'm telling you right now.
He's a savage.
Yeah, there ain't nothing like sending out them random shots. She shouldn't even ask for them. She's like at work and all of a sudden oh shit, I'll be right back, Sally. She go to the bathroom and shit.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, boy.
Hey, y'all guys, keep it real. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. In all honesty, she has had sex with another partner, another guy before. So it was like on an off, like was going through something. You know, we took a break.
No,
that don't count. That don't count.
No excuse. Fuck that. No excuse. I'm a traditional nigga. Your loyalty's to me at all times.
That's totally different, bro. That's a whole different thing. I'm telling you. Like Miles, okay. I'm telling you, I suggest you do what Miles was saying, is that start out slow, brother. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like start out with you know what I'm saying? Try to get that shit popping, and then gradually. You got time. You young. You ain't got to rush nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That sound like that hurt you, man. So I wouldn't suggest that.
I done had it too many times with Cartier, so I'm kind of, you see what I'm saying? I don't mind another dude, and plus the vagina is not all that attractive, if you know what I mean. So
what do you mean? What do you mean?
So I guess.
What do you mean? Elaborate. What you mean? Elaborate on that.
Rope.
You said that the vagina is not all that. Say that again. Go ahead. What you said? Say that again.
She got a roast beef.
Oh shit, he's talking about he's saying the pussy's worn out, so he don't give a fuck about it.
Hey, there's a dude out there. There's a dude out there that loves beef sandwiches, bro. There's a dude out there that loves a Philly beef sandwich, bro.
Hey, somebody out there looking for that cootie cat.
That's right. That's right. He'll be chewing on that meat curtains, bro.
I mean, bro, I'm just saying, and we'll let you go after this. I'm just saying that, definitely just, what I'm saying, start out slow. You feel what I mean? With your situation, and just understand what we say, because we're not saying this to scare you. We just saying this to to put some reality on you, so that because notice you was like, damn, I ain't think about that shit before. So now we gave you some stuff to think about. You feel what I'm saying? Before you get into that situation.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all brought in my perspective. Hey, Steve, keep giving them hell, man. I'm gonna see you guys later.
All right,
peace, bro.
Peace, brother. They said he roasted his girl on this.
Oh, man, he killed his own girl, man.
I mean, hey, when you do that though, that means she's not. You don't envision her being long term. That ain't that long term, man.
Oh man! All right,
hey, here's another thing, guys, real quick. Dudes need to know when it's time to release a broad. Like, if you know you don't like her that much no more, and just release her, man. You're doing yourself a favor and her a favor. A lot of dudes want to cling on to a chick after he already knows he don't really want her no more, and it's a security blanket, and that's not masculine. So I would say really dig deep. Like, do you even like this girl like that no more? Do you even want to spend another year with her? Stop trying to bargain with the situation. You either want to be there or you don't. And if you don't want to be there, then just release her and then start your little open relationship with a brand new list of women, not with a chick you've been with since high school.
And it sounds like she already started her open relationship. That's what it sounds like to me. Real talk.
Any more calls? Because I know you got. We're gonna keep going, but I know you got to go, Lucario. But any more calls?
No, I'm good. I ain't gotta go tonight because Donovan, I do a show tonight. I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, you good? Okay, good.
That's me. I gotta go in a little bit.
That was 1950. Gotta go.
Yeah, okay, so Lucario, any more calls in the line in the queue?
No, we ain't got no more calls. But we got another 20 minutes for the calls. If anybody want to call in,
we can reset it. We could do one more. We'll probably 30 more minutes, whatever y'all can do. But getting back to the square, let's get back to the square. And guys, if y'all want to call in, y'all have the number to call in, or put a queue if you got a question, we'll answer it. But all of this stuff is really on your square as well, because like y'all were saying, man, you shouldn't be talking about your girl like that, dog. That shows that that shows that there's really nothing, something's wrong there. And I got the feeling that, and we never even asked this, guys, who suggested seeing other people? Was it him or was it her? Because if she already fucked somebody while they were separated,
I don't believe in that.
Maybe she wants to get more taste of what it's like out those doors. What say you guys, man?
Right. Or it could be that, but also like EO was saying is that he's sticking with her for the safety, that security of having somebody there, which is why he wants an open relationship, because he really want to just fuck other girls because he's probably tired of fucking his woman. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So it's not that he want an open relationship; he just want to fuck other chicks. You feel?
But see, this the inefficiency of it is that he's been with her for 4 years, and it sounds like he hasn't figured out another purpose for her other than sex.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's the real sad part, because it's like, if she's providing another purpose, if she's enhancing my life in other ways, what the fuck do I care if her pussy look like roast beef?
Right, exactly.
You feel me? And that's how you know his brain is still stuck on pussy.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? To the point where he's keeping her in his life for no reason. Like EO said, like he probably needs to release her and just be a man about it and be like, get out of here, whatever it is, and let her go. And then start his list again. You feel me? If pussy is the most important thing, because you got some dudes that are like that. Like, some dudes wouldn't even imagine letting a chick into his business realm, where it's like bitches are only warm holes to him. And if that's your mentality, that's cool. You see what I'm saying? But be honest about that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right. We got another call real quick. 239. 239. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, man.
What up?
Hey, shout out to the panel, man. This is your boy Triple Black. Hey, you know, I'm a long time listener, man. I mixed it up with you guys a couple times on calling, but you know, I used to have an issue with Steve, but after yesterday, seeing him giving everybody that big smoke, hey, I'm instantly a fan now, man. Thank you for doing that, bro. Steve gave everybody that work yesterday, and they just couldn't handle it, man.
I was like Luke Skywalker. I always just sound like Luke Skywalker going to the Jabba the Hutt. That was just some Return of the Jedi shit. I went to the dark cave and held up for the man. But no, I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, man, you gave them heavy smoke, man. They thought they had you on the ropes, and you just kept coming back like Ali. Boom.
I'm just a man. I'm just a man, brother. Just a man. Yeah. So what's your question, brother? What's your question?
Yeah.
The question is, man, you know what? Because I always notice, like, you know, with women, they always like kind of get so easily smile and they talk about all the bad boys and all the shit that they've done. My question is, do women love bad decisions more than the bad boys? Or it's like, like, you know, because they always think about like their little stage before they, you know, they get the beta male provider or whatever.
Yeah, we can't hear you. You sound like muffled. You sound really muffled. Can you fix your phone? We can't understand you, man.
No, he worried about the wrong shit. I can tell you that.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your question again?
Yeah, do you think women love bad decisions more than the guy, or the guy more than their bad decisions?
Listen, hold on. Bruh. Is this the same triple black that had issues with his girl fucking dudes with his daughter in the next room or some shit like that?
Why you don't like mention some shit like that if you know the fucking my daughter? Come on, man.
No. Is this the same triple black? Is this the same one?
The same. I don't have a daughter, bro.
Oh, you don't have a daughter. Okay, all right. This is a different triple black. But in any case, why are you always asking? Why are you asking questions about women? What about what you need to do in the situation? What do you need to do in the situation?
Nigga, I'm asking you a goddamn question. So we gotta screen the questions next time then.
Well, but no caller.
No, I'm just trying to ask. Listen, you're asking about women. I'm saying what responsibility do you have in the situation?
A question, and you, hey, dog, you ain't gonna fucking press your nuts on me, nigga.
Caller.
Do that.
Listen, caller. Listen, brother. Listen. No, caller. Listen. Caller, listen.
I'm just saying, you can say I get emotional and all.
No, caller. Listen. Caller, listen. Listen, brother, you can't ask a man a question and then get mad at what the man says. You gotta, when you ask a question to a man, okay, caller, you just gotta leave it at that. And whatever the man says, you just gotta. I know, caller, listen, brother. Caller, listen, brother, listen. Caller, I know, caller, listen. You listen. You asked a question to a man, okay? You're in a group with men, okay? Just listen to me. When you ask a man a question, as soon as you ask the question, you can't get in a defensive, mad, or emotional position on what he says back. So you've got to just be prepared for the answer and accept what is versus what you want them to say. That's all. Don't get mad at him, brother. Just listen to what he's saying, because he's giving you game right now and you don't see it. What he's trying to show you is stop making it about these bitches and making it more about you. That's all I'm saying, brother. So just sit back and listen to the answer, because you're going to get some help with the question, but don't get defensive. That's all I'm saying. Okay, man?
Oh. Okay, bro, how about not get defensive? The nigga said he asked me if I was triple black. And then he made
but caller, listen. Caller. Brother, listen. He asked caller, listen. Caller, listen, brother. Caller, look, brother. Caller, wait, time out. Please, I'm trying to. Just go ahead. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Please listen. He asked you if you were triple black. If you wasn't, say no. No, it's not whole shit. Okay, caller. Just say no. Just say no. If it's not you, Say no.
No, I said no. I was like, yeah. I was like, a daughter. I don't have a daughter.
Okay, but brother, listen. Okay, look, you asked a question. Okay, please understand. If you ask a question, then please allow them to tell you their perspective on the question. And I'm just wanting to let you know, it might not be what you like, but it's going to be their truth. So you're going to have to accept what they say. That's
okay, all right, Steve. You like the what the.
No, I ain't shit. I'm usually the one that's going off. I'm trying to keep the peace. No. Okay. No. So just look. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we'll mute you so you can listen to everybody what they have to say. Okay? Because everybody has their thought on what you're asking. Okay. So let everybody say what they got to say. Okay, brother.
Wait. Let me ask them. What's the question again? Can you say the question again?
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
What's the question again?
I was asking. Me and my boy was having a discussion about women. You know, they always love the reference on the fact that they love bad dudes. Like, you know, bad dudes, you know, they go through the bad, you know, they always get that little, oh, yeah, I love bad boys, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Because women are highly deceptive. And I was asking some players, some Max, you know, on there, do they really love the bad decisions, or is it usually the bad boys? That was the distinction I want to make, because I think that sometimes they use that excuse to make bad decisions. That way they don't have an excuse. You know, I was fucking with this dude. He was a bad dude for all the dumb shit that I make. You know, because women are really smart. They like to absolve themselves of shit. And I know with bad dudes are really master manipulators, just like they are. So that's why they gravitate to those type of dudes so much. But
let me go first, guys.
Right, put him on mute and we'll answer the question. Put him on mute, we'll answer the question.
We're gonna put you on mute for a second, brother, and we gonna answer the question. Go ahead.
I'll say this: like, what makes him so bad? I mean, like, how do you know the dude is bad? How do you know he's a bad guy? Like, that's another thing. Like, just because the way he looks, maybe, or where he lives, or whatever. I've known a lot of gangbangers. I was raised around gang members. I've had motherfuckers shooting guns, Latin Kings running past me, fights. Some of those dudes, despite maybe some of the other decisions they make in their life to get their hustle up, their money up, or whatever, if you actually see them with their women, they're actually really nice to their women. They treat their women with respect. They run the show. They buy them nice things. They treat them good. How do you know these dudes are really, quote, bad dudes? That might be an incorrect label to attach to someone. So my question is, and I know Steve's going to say this, why do you care about other men when you should be focusing on the man in the mirror first and foremost? But I do want to say that a lot of these, quote, bad dudes, what if they're not bad? What if they give good advice? What if they have good leadership skills? What if that woman is heavily attracted to him? Yes, maybe he does some illegal shit. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he works a 9-to-5. Maybe he runs a business. But maybe because you call him bad in contrast to you being good or a nice guy, or you have something to offer, you don't know what that man offers women. So there's like sexual alphas, there's business alphas. So what you label bad, she clearly sees as beneficial and good to her.
Anybody else want to?
I just want to clear something up. You know, the reason why I brought up there was another triple black that called in, and he had an issue with, he got separated from his wife, and he was calling and asking about what he do in dealing with his separated woman, possibly smashing other dudes while his kid is in the house with her. Right. The reason why I brought it up is because when dudes call in asking about a woman's behavior, they've already lost. You understand? There's a level of weakness when you're trying to figure out why a woman does whatever she does. I heard the caller in his line of questioning, I heard him say, because women gravitate to bad guys and they follow them because they're highly susceptible. If you actually believe that women are highly susceptible, why don't you put your game down flat and make that woman be susceptible to your shit?
Right.
Again, though, you would have to be asking yourself the question. You would have to be looking in the mirror and figuring out, what can I do to be the architect of my reality before you start asking questions about what a bitch gonna do. You understand?
Right.
But hey, I ain't trying to flex and press my nuts on a nigga. You understand? So go ahead and keep asking questions about a bitch. You feel me?
All right, we're gonna bring you back in, caller. So, caller, you have anything else to say about that?
Yeah, I got something to say about that, man. Oh, why you even brought that up, dog? Why don't you just ask the question? Just answer the question. Like you were like, oh, this is the same triple, man.
Why are you still stuck on that though?
That's just what a bitch.
Come on, bro.
Forget about that part. We're talking about what we said about about women messing with bad guys.
That was a philosophical question that I was asking, and your boy, I think it's 𝐒𝐿, he answered it perfect. You know, it's like I was just saying is like a lot of women like to absolve with bad decisions and attribute it to them like being with bad boys.
But brother, you're making it about the woman though.
They like more than the actual dude.
Okay. Let me say this. What's the title of the joint? Never let a woman move you off your square. What a woman did in her past is of no consequence to you. Period. Okay. What a woman did before she met you, it has no impact on you directly or indirectly. When you meet women, all you have to worry about is what that woman presents to you. Okay. And if it's favorable or positive or whatever, is she consistent? If she's inconsistent, or if she's bringing drama and nonsense to your situation, just leave her alone, bro, and let's move on to the next chick who don't bring drama to your situation.
You got that, caller?
Yeah. No, I think Miles was so interested in trying to gaslight me and fight.
Okay, bro.
Hold on.
No, it's a different triple black, my nigga. It's not you, my nigga. It's a different motherfucker. I'm just saying that there's similarities in the line of questioning, and when men ask questions about bitches, it makes the man look suspect. That's all I'm saying.
See, caller, what you don't understand is this is what we're trying to get you to understand. What we're trying to get you to understand is that you asking the question about the women, right, is making it about the women instead of making it about yourself to what you want the women to do. You understand what I'm saying? When they're dealing with you, that's what we're saying. You understand? Because what you got to understand is that your language and what you say exposes where you're at. You understand what I'm saying? Because a guy who's dealing with women and women are cooperating with him and women are fucking with him how he wants them to fuck with him, he don't give a fuck about women fucking with this guy and if he's bad or if he's not. They don't care because that's not in their reality. That's what we're trying to explain to you. That's why Miles is asking you, like, why are you making it about the women? You see what I'm saying? And also what 𝐒𝐿 was saying is that it's not necessarily a thing of she's messing with a bad guy. In your perspective, he's a bad guy because you're thinking, and this is what a lot of guys make the mistake of doing. A lot of guys, judge. No, I'm telling you, what a lot of guys do is they judge women based off of what they think the woman should do. You understand? They're like, well, that guy over there, he's doing that. You shouldn't be with him. You should be with a nice guy who has a 9-to-5 and he goes to church every weekend. You're trying to tell her who she should be attracted to. It's the same way where women say, why y'all want these Instagram models? You know, why don't y'all get a woman who got a career and you can't tell a man, a woman can't tell a man what he should be attracted to, in the same way where you can't tell the woman what she should be attracted to or wonder why she's attracted to what she's attracted to. You just got to figure out what you want and what you require and then get that from the woman. Because just like Miles said, if you're saying that the women are susceptible to these bad guys, why can't they be also susceptible to you if you're the opposite?
Yeah. And you always hear women say, like, let's say a man cheats on his girl and the girl's like, did you see who he cheated on me with that ugly ass bitch right there? Right. And that's kind of a feminine thing to say. Like, women will compare who you cheated on her with. That's really girly. That's a really feminine thing to say. So I would just say, and that's not just me disrespecting you. That's just calling facts. Like, women get really pissed off if her man cheated on her with a woman that she deems as less attractive or less of a woman than her. But he cheated to get that macaroni and cheese and that good head, bro. So like he wanted that mac and cheese and that good head. So in his view, she was better than you. In her view, she thinks she's better. So it all comes down to what that man really wants and what that woman really wants.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. On the flip side, by you asking about, oh, well, why women are messing with these bad guys, You sound like the woman saying, "Why did my man cheat on me with the you know what I'm saying?"
Yo, the thing is, at the end of the day, me personally, I can't waste my time trying to figure out what a bitch is attracted to and why and this and that. All I could do is be attractive. You understand? I work on being attractive. I build what I need to build. I do what I need to do. And I find the attractiveness inside me and what I think is attractive. And then I attract the females that are supposed to come my way. I don't worry about what a specific individual bitch does or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? I do what I do. And then I use my game to attract what I want into my life.
Call it. You still there?
I heard you, man. Yeah, I'm still here, man. It was a philosophical question. Maybe I asked it wrong, but I just thought that a lot of women like to.
Okay, but brother, that's the problem. You think like caller. All right, caller, listen. You're allowed to have your own thoughts, but you can't have your own facts, brother. The facts are that these men don't give a fuck what women think. They don't care about women that much. And the fact that you're thinking about a woman is the problem of what you thinking they think they like and what they want. Fuck what they like. Fuck what they think. You should already feel that you are the one that they want. Either that's it or not, brother. It's just cut and dry, big dog.
All right, man. Don't sound defeated, man. You just got laced with some game. We just changed your life right now. You feel what I'm saying? I understand what's going on out here. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, man. Dudes be sounding defeated when they get some game.
Oh man, they didn't join me on my pity party.
That shit was funny.
Look, if he had watched the goddamn intro, he would have known what the fuck he was getting into. It's the same shit that happened to the other triple black.
Right.
Hey, you know what it is? When they get that advice, bro, that real game is so far away from where they were that they almost feel like they could never get there. But check this out. One move at a time, you can get there. Trust me.
Facts. Yo, I would listen. If you're listening, bro, and this is some real shit, man to man shit. Trust and believe that I truly believe that you can get there. Right. I believe that you can get there because I was you. Mm-hmm. And I say that with no fucking cap. I was you, the type of nigga that would sit around with other people having philosophical discussions about bitches until I realized that I need to spend all of my time having philosophical discussions about men and me and what the fuck I need to do.
Right.
Period. But bro, honestly, you could get there. You could get there. I'm not looking my nose down at nobody. You understand what I'm saying? You could get there, but if you call up asking me what the fuck I think, nigga, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking chest, bro.
Right.
And that's from a place of love, because if I didn't love you, I wouldn't say nothing. I would fucking join your pity party and be like, yeah, man, how come these bitches love bad boys? God damn it. Don't they know that these guys are drug dealers and they can land themselves in jail? Don't they know? Oh my gosh. Why are these women so susceptible to these hoodlums and these felons?
See, it's like, that's crazy, man. Let's go to these last two callers. I know we ain't trying to be here all night.
Let's do the last two callers and we would do a wrap. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
1 and 843. So 571. What's popping? Who this? 571. What's going on?
How you doing, man? Yeah. Can you hear me?
What's going on? We can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. All right, great. I just had a quick question. See, I'm kind of a late bloomer. Like, I'm 34 years old, and I'm gonna be straight up. I wasted my 20s, because I always had that simp mindset of waiting for his right, and like I went like the realistic answer that. Is it too late for a 34-year-old to start in game? Even though, like, what's the realistic? Is there a threshold?
Yo, Yo, no disrespect, but whoever's in the background, you got to tell them shut the fuck up.
Yeah, my bad, man.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. All right. I'm in the quieter place now. Yeah.
Hey, caller. Look, man, my best client came in. He was like 50, 51, man. He was dating 52-year-old, 54-year-old women and stuff like that. And he thought that's all he could get. So he accepted that reality. When he came over with me, I showed him to make it more about himself. And his fear was getting the 22-year-old. So after a while, like, you mute the kid, please.
I'll put him on mute. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So not you get the kid, but but what happened was he became a gigolo later on, man, because he was fucking every bitch from freshman all the way up because he didn't make it about his age, and that's your first problem. You cannot make it about your age. Your age is what you are. It's what you are, but it's not who you are. You could be 80 and get pussy, young chicks. You can be 90. Shit, we are fine motherfucking wine. So just remember that. Your age don't matter. It's what you think right here.
Right.
Yeah, you know, I'll say this. I'm younger today, and I'll be 41 in May than I was 5 years ago because I put less miles on my body. I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking. I got a routine. I got a schedule. I left my corporate job where I made a ton of money, but I wasn't happy. So I left that to start my own business. So I will tell you that I am younger today, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and even physically than I was 6 years ago. So you can reverse the clock if you start taking better care of yourself. Nutrition is better, and also you got to focus on the man in the mirror. Sometimes if you got people around you, let's say you got a wife, children, whatever, you got to almost kind of like introduce them to the new you. You know, you can't just go in there barking orders and shit. Like start trying to reinvent yourself and being the best version of yourself. It's a process, but it can begin right now. But you got to almost introduce that person to the people in your life. You can't just like bombard them with like a new energy because they're not going to be like, who the fuck is this guy? So part of implementing some new game is kind of slowly putting that game into the characters in your life, the people in your life. So I will say that I'm better, younger, more vibrant, better. I have better sex. My game is better than I and everything. But mainly with age, I am better almost in every single area today at almost 41 in May than I was at 33, 34, 35 years old.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit. So caller, we'll bring you back in. So did you get any of that?
Yeah, I got it all. But also wondering, is there a difference when you're starting our game at 34 than at 24?
Dude, hey, stop. Stop, dog. Listen, man. The answer is already answered, and yet you want to get the answer that you want us to tell you. I don't give a fuck if he's 18, got 5 chickens and 3 hamsters, man. Fuck the age, brother. If you're 18 or fucking older, we can help you. Go to Real Game Not Theory, and you will see the roster of individuals. Click on the one you want to help you, and you good, brother. Come on.
Right. Don't you still caught up on this age thing. You still caught up on the specifics of age that have nothing to do with any of it.
Yeah. And Lucario, he's actually running game on us right now, just showing us that he don't have game. So he's actually running game and trying to prove he's running game on us right now to show us that he has an inability to quote have better game. So he's running game on us right now. Right. I didn't mean to cut off 𝐂𝐍𝐓, brother. I didn't mean to do that.
I mean, I'm not running game. I'm just asking simple questions, man. I'm not trying to.
No, you are running game. Everybody's running game. Everybody in the world right now is running game. Everybody. It's either it's a fishing game or it's not. But you're running game. Yes.
Well, I'm just describing my real life experience right now, and you know, I listen to you guys all the time. And you guys.
Caller. Listen, let me ask you a question. Caller. Hello. Yeah. What do you want?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What do you want?
Well, honestly, I just want to bang hoes, man. I don't.
You've already lost.
That's all I want right now because I felt like I missed out a lot of that in my younger years. And
you already lost. You lost. You already lost. You already lost, man. You already lost. Because banging is already in the part of the getting these bitches. If all you thinking about fucking, that shows. Okay, listen. Let me ask you this question. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Tell me what's so special about you. Why should a woman fuck you?
Well, to quote,
No, to quote, I'm asking you because if I ask what 2 plus 2 is, you ain't quote 4. No, if I ask what 2 plus 2 is, you ain't gonna quote 4. So tell me.
Miles Cunningham has said that if you sincerely believe you're the sexiest motherfucker alive.
If you're the sexiest motherfucker alive, then why are you asking what's the difference between a 24-year-old and an 18-year-old learning the game? Fuck you lying to do, man. Come on, we ain't boo-boo the fool.
No, I'm not lying, man. I'm not lying, dude. I'm just maybe you have new suggestions or maybe you've run out of material. I don't know.
Okay. All right, caller, take it easy. Caller, take it easzy. Listen, again.
Go ahead.
Dean is asking. He's asking you what makes you. What about you makes a woman want to fuck you? That's what he's asking.
Right. I already hung up on him. He's gone.
Let me add this real quick. Can y'all hear me? Cause my phone, my headphones are acting funny. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, Casey.
Okay. So real quick, to me, it's almost like he wants to make up for lost time.
Right.
Go back in time and take the 10 years of him not really dealing with women, and he wants to try and condense that and make that shit up in one fucking phone call. And my thing is, he's worried about the wrong shit. He's worried about trying to fuck a bunch of bitches. He needs to be worried about building himself up as a man and working on himself. That will automatically put you in a better position when you get at these women. He's thinking about strictly sex because, okay, now let's say you start getting women. Now you got to deal with women's attitudes, their personalities. You got to manage. You got to deal with all this other shit. It ain't just about sex because there's a lot of shit that goes into you saying, hi, my name is, and then getting to a point where a woman actually wants to fuck you. So he's looking for a quick fix and you ain't going to get that.
Right. But guys, listen, if y'all need some help, go to realgamenottheory.com. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. So make sure you guys get that. But let's get to this last call. 843, what's popping? Who this? 843.
This is Brody Dharma right here.
Well, what's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
A big problem a lot of dudes have is they don't have their own program. It's like when you don't understand masculinity, then like dudes, they'll try to think that because they talk to the girl all the time, they doing all this extra stuff that they being consistent. But one thing I learned in BDSM is like when you deal with women who are feminine, if your energy ain't consistently masculine, as in they feel like your energy matches with what you're saying, not even your words matching your actions, but your energy matching what you're saying, then they gonna try you. And then if you leave your square, then they just gonna leave you because you left your square. And if they don't leave you, that's even worse because now she about to run your pockets or do something crazy. Something crazy.
I feel you on that, bro. Do you have a question real quick before we get up out of here?
Oh, I ain't really had a question I want to come in, but I do have one question though. I can throw this out there. Me, one thing I do is in order to weed out women when it comes to the process of when I'm first introducing myself, I jump straight to it. So I'm very straightforward, but I'm straightforward about I get on the fetish side. But one thing I have noticed is like let's say I'm online dating, because one thing I do is I get women off of like Tinder and stuff like that. A lot of dudes have an issue with it. It's fun for me, right? I have fun with it. So when I'm doing it, sometimes what I do is I come straight out the gate with it, and I'll tell the girl before I talk to her, or not before I talk to her, I'll, initiate a little bit, start up some conversation, escalate it. But I'm pretty upfront, and I'm like, all right, go ahead, text me picture for your contacts and them toes. Usually when I do that, the ones who will send it, if she don't send them right away, I know, okay, she on BS. I know I'm about to next her. If she go ahead and send it right away, everything I ask, and okay, cool. She's probably going to go with the program something. But one thing I have noticed, and I know a woman talking about money is usually a sign that she's not interested, but I wonder, is there a way of finessing a woman, be like, okay, cool. If you want me to send this to you, you got to cash at me. And I'm like, me, I just say no, because me, I'm not looking for transactional sex type of situations. And me, I don't mind trading. I like to trade.
Wait, hold on. Where's the question though? What's the question?
Is there a way of finessing the shit test that comes when you approach a woman? Let's say you online, she has certain attributes that you want to see, that you don't see in her pictures, and you tell her to send them to you. And if it's like something like feet pics and girls are used to selling that to get some money, is there a way of having a response that will
90 seconds,
or is that just automatically just don't even respond after then? Because there may be a way to finesse it, maybe not. Maybe I get a little too I don't get mad about it, I just say no. But there may be a way to finesse it I don't know about.
Hold on. So you're saying, how do you get a chick online to give you pictures? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, so let's say you meet a girl on Tinder, right? She's cute to you overall. But let's say you got a foot fetish. So you don't know completely how attractive you are.
60 seconds.
So I tell her, I don't like to talk in here like that. Or I just tell her to go ahead and send it to me. I say, you know, you look like you got some pretty toes. Go ahead, text me a picture for your contact of them toes. And then I only talk to the women who are in my text messages. So if I tell a woman to do that, and she's like, all right, cool, but what, you going to cash at me or something? I'm like, no. Now, my thing is this. I understand a woman bringing that money up right then at that point. If she really, really with your program, then she's going to do it. But then there's some women who are going to be
what is your question, bro? You talk. What is the question, man?
There's a way.
You know what? Can I go first, man? Because I think I know what he's talking about.
What are you saying, dude?
Now, I will say this, and I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I'm against men asking for pictures right away anyway. And I've said that that's too basic, too common. Everybody's doing that, asking for pictures and all that bullshit.
10 seconds.
And I feel like asking for toes and shit, that could be your fetish, but you could figure that shit out later. You know, right now you should just try to get her to the date, and then, you know, you could look at her fucking toes when she's sitting at the table and shit, but okay, nice toes. You could decide then. But I think that's why they're shooting this whole idea of, are you going to cash at me? Because they see you as a chump. When you say shit like that, they are seeing you as a chump. Okay. So remember, I've never in my entire dating career, and it's been thousands of women I've talked to, thousands. I've never had a woman ask me for money. Never. And it's because I don't give off that vibe. I don't say stupid, corny shit. So I will tell you, stop asking for pictures, especially stop asking for some toes pictures, bro. That's some corny, creepy shit. And the reason why that they're asking for money is because they don't see you as a real viable option. They're just saying like, okay, this dude's stupid. This dude's corny. Let me see if he'll shoot me $50 real quick. I'll send him some toes on the internet and let this motherfucker go back off in the bathroom to somebody else's toes while I get this $50 real quick. So that's what happens.
Yeah. Yo, why these niggas got so many kids?
What's that? It's on mute. Yeah, it's on mute. All right, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. So no, it's all good. Yeah, I don't understand. Like you say, man, it's the reason why they, like EO saying, the reason why they're gonna ask y'all for money is because y'all don't understand these women got more game than most of you guys, and they can recognize money by the way you act. You see, that E said something, I just took a moment to think, damn, I can't ever remember someone asking me for money. I don't even know how that feels. I've never had a woman ask me for money. All I usually get is, how many women are you dating? Oh, you a player? And what do you want from me? Something like that. But I've never had a woman ask for money. When you guys don't understand, these women have that sixth sense, and they can tell that you a money bag versus a dick by the shit you do. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, so caller, let me bring you back in real quick. So see if you caller, you got all that?
Yeah, I got all that. And I'll say this right here. Like me, I get into BDSM situations. Like he said, you know, he's been on a bunch of dates. I don't date women. Like the first time I link up with women, and I'll say about 80-90% of the time, the first time I link up with a woman, I'm fucking. And when it comes to like women I meet online on Tinder and stuff like that, I'm online dating. I do not fully know if I'm attracted to that. And I don't really want her in my space if I don't see it. Plus, it's a compliance test. If she doesn't do it, well, my thing is this. Like some guys, they want to put off how attractive a woman is to them until later. My point is this. I'm fine with a woman not being cool with it. I'm fine with figuring out whether or not a woman sees that as a transactional thing. That's how I start my situations off. Plus, like, if you know there's something that you like, you don't get to see it yet, I ask. Like, to me, I ask. And to me, I've never paid a woman for anything sexual. I've never had a woman who I was having sex with trying to get me to give her money. I'm just talking about asking if there's any way past that shit test. Because, you know, now that could just be a woman saying she's not attracted to you by asking.
Listening, you has to get past it. You ain't getting past. Okay, brother.
Being a dom is a process too. It's a process. You don't just like bark orders and say, let me see your toes. Like being a dom is a process. It's how you talk to her. It's your verbal seduction. It's your energy. I get all my women to fucking submit to me, bro. But it's a process, just off jump, like, hey, let me see your toes real quick. Text me that shit. And she's like, are you going to send me some money? You're doing it all wrong. I'm not saying you never pulled a chick this way. Maybe because you pulled a few chicks, you think you're doing it right. I'm telling you that it's a process, bro. So if you got women asking you to send you, or are you going to send me money, cash at me some money, they're seeing you as a trick. And that's just the bottom line.
All right. Well, caller, we appreciate your call, my brother. We are gonna holler at you later, man. Y'all terrible. Yesterday he talking run-on sentences. Y'all.
I think the one thing with him is that he needs to understand is that when you fucking with like shit like Tinder, it's always just a numbers game. So you know, because he sounds like just a fetish dude. He don't even sound like he's trying to make connections or anything. So it's at that point it really just becomes a numbers game, and you're fucking with Tinder where everybody's like super fickle and flighty. So just play the numbers game, bro. That's it.
Steve.
All right. Yeah, what's up, brother?
Well, when y'all get a moment, can y'all bring up a question at 7:32 from Chris Jordan?
All right, last
Is
one.
the caller still on the line? Did he hang up already?
Yeah, he hung up. Yeah.
7:32 from his name is Chris Jordan.
Chris Jordan has a question. Chris Jordan, 4L Chris Jordan at
4L Chris Jordan. Okay.
Let me see. I'm at 7:32 right now. Let me see Chris Jordan.
Yeah, this is 4L Chris Jordan.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. So just real quick, I know some of you gentlemen got to go. I don't look at it as avoiding a date. I'm not trying to avoid anything. I'm just doing what I want to do. Now, as far as going out on dates, there's nothing wrong with going out on a date with the woman. I just want to be clear. That's just not my thing, though. I personally don't like it unless I like the woman. I don't believe in going out on a date just because I'm interested in a woman, So, but if you're going to do dates, like the guy that called in, Chris, if he was listening, he was saying how he was asking a woman what she wanted to do, and whatever he chose, was she okay with it? He's doing a date for her. He's not doing a date for himself. So, if you have places that you like to go by yourself or with your boys, and you happen to have this fine woman that you're dealing with, and you want to go have a drink somewhere at one of your favorite water holes or whatever, and you want her to accompany you, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, but understand, why are you doing the date? Are you doing the date in hopes that you're going to get some pussy out of it? Or are you doing the date because you hope the girl will like you? Or are you doing the date because it's the customary thing to do and you think you got to do a date to get to the next level of it? That's what it's about.
Yeah. You know what? I want to tell guys something real quick too. I always teach my men to stop calling it dates and call it meetings. So it should be a meeting, not a date. And the whole purpose of the meeting is to actually vet her to see if you even want her up in your crib. Like, do you guys even respect your houses and your furniture and your residence and your car and yourself? The whole purpose of a meeting is to qualify her if she's even worthy of getting to the next step with you. So get away from calling it a date. When you actually are introducing a woman to call it a meeting. I think the next step is we should meet. Let's meet at this place, this time. And then that's it. Stop calling it dates and start calling it meetings.
Yep. Nah, that's facts. I call that shit meats. For real. Drink meats. That's it.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and hit this commercial ad real quick one more time, guys. If for all those that are listening right now, if you want to, all these great men, if you want to get in touch with all these great men, let me show you how to do it, guys. Very easy. Check this out.
Men, stand up. The Real Game, Not Theory is being brought to you by RealGameNotTheory.com. This is a website hub for men who want access to any anti-villains website by going to the website and clicking on a picture. Guys, get the goddamn likes up and support the movement. You're on a content-free show. The lines are open. Call in now.
Lines ain't open, but everybody go around, tell everybody what's going on, what you got before we wrap this up, guys.
All right, cool. So I'll go first. So guys, make sure that you go to MrLocario.com so you can get the Game Kings documentary. That's right there. That's the poster. So go to MrLocario.com to check out the Game Kings. Also go to BadBoyMembership.com where you can join the Bad Boy Membership where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. You can also get the Game Kings documentary for free if you join the Bad Boy Membership. And make sure you hit me up on Instagram at real Mr. Lucario. So yeah, that's it. Right. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Check me out on Instagram, Miles in the Game, Miles in the Game on Instagram, and also check me out on YouTube at Miles Cunningham. And definitely, go get that Game Kings documentary. It's fire. It also features your boy Steve Dedeen. Look at that. Get that documentary. Is fire. And get on the Bad Boy membership, because as you can see, these dudes need the help. Or if not, just go to Real Game No Theory. Like, go to the website, click on whoever the fuck you want to click on. But look, to fix the problem, we must first recognize that there is one. Right.
All right, I'll just say me real quick, guys. Go to the guys. All y'all listen. I'm gonna be doing a video. I'm gonna do a live show in about an hour or so on the day in the life of Valentine's Day to a man and how y'all life should be as a man today, man. But anyway, fuck Lucario and fuck Miles. Get the Bad Boy membership here on DemandMindset.com. Go to the Mindset. Get the Bad Boy membership from me, and you'll get an extra hour of free content from me. That's the bonus I'm gonna give you, because I want you to get it from me. Come on, get it from me. But no, if you get it from me or get it from Miles Lucario, go ahead and do that. But I do want to say this real quick. Thank you, all you guys, before we wrap it up. But I appreciate you guys. But go ahead, K-Zag, and then with E. But yeah, you got it, K-Zag. Yeah, you muted.
Oh shit, I'm muted. My bad. Yeah, so the YouTube is K-Zag20. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get on that. The website is Manhood is a Skill Set, and Manhood is a Skill Set. Nobody comes out of the womb being a man. You have to work towards that shit. Let me just say this for everyone that's listening. Stop worrying about these women. Stop worrying about what they're doing and why they do it. Okay? Focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be the change that we wish to see. So if you want a certain treatment from women, you want more favorable treatment, be that guy that women are attracted to. Simple as that.
Facts.
All right, E.
All right. So, shout out to everybody in the chat room that showed up today, show support, the mods, SNO, April, Unique, everybody else who was plugging our Instagrams, our channels, and all that good stuff. So we appreciate everybody who called in to participate. Again, we're going to give you guys the game. Hopefully you guys could take from it and not fight it. That's a big thing that I see with men, is that they want to fight the advice. They need the help, but they want to fight the advice. That's kind of part of the process, but you guys got to at least listen to what we're saying and consider it. I'm 𝐒𝐿, Mr. Champion Game. I got a channel. I got a new series called Killing a Simp. People seem to really like it. I got a brand new website, championgamecoaching.com. It's a really brilliant site. I got a film there for you guys to watch. I do one-on-one coaching. That's where the magic happens. I got merchandise. I'm doing touring this year. I should be in New York, so I'll be able to link up with Lucario. Yeah. And I'm even going to do a show in Dallas in probably September, and I'll be there with I think even K-Zagans in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. First show, I felt it was a success. I also have a book. Let me go ahead and try to get over to that. Wait, wrong side. This is a mirror right here. This is I call this a mirror, because when you're ready to look in the mirror, this book is gonna confront you, your inadequacies, the lies that you tell yourself, and your social conditioning. So if you're ready to look in the mirror and maybe make some real change, this book could be a fantastic tool to help pivot you in a brand new direction. So you can find this book titled Cut the Bullshit on Amazon. So go get this book if you're ready to look in the mirror.
All right. Well, hey, guys. Hey, matter of fact, hey, chat room, everybody in the chat room, man, you know what? Man, we love y'all motherfuckers. I mean, we love the fact that how y'all talked. Y'all were in here to learn, okay? We had a few real bad apples, but, we got rid of them motherfuckers. But y'all motherfuckers are the reason why we do this. Please, guys, take a moment and subscribe to all of these guys, but also take a moment and go to their websites. And again, if there's somebody new that you don't know, just go to Real Game No Theory. You go there, and it's a hub with all of these men's links to their website. So if you don't know someone, or you're just learning about somebody, you want to know more about that individual, just go to realgamenotheory.com. You'll find all the photos of the guys. You can recognize their face through the thing and click that. And last but not least, I do want to say this. Also, check out Mr. 1950. I had to go earlier today, but when you get a chance, go to Mr.1950.com if what he's saying to you has moved you in a way. But everything that these men do are moving. I am proud and I'm honored to call these motherfuckers not just friends, but motherfucking family. So we'll be back next week, same time, 6 o'clock East, man. So we out here, guys. Y'all be good. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Peace.